Hey, what's going on, guys? Dave here. Welcome back to another Level Up Live. I changed the background back to the crazy colors because I was screwing with stuff and I forgot that this was even a thing, and so I wanted to play with it. Yay, colors. Welcome back to the Children of the Gods. The title of this episode is Communication, for reasons that should become dreadfully apparent incredibly soon. When last we left our merry band of miscreants, they had just had a conversation with Bedriger and were informed of a warehouse in the docks, or on the docks, where they might be able to get some information about a location. This is the final episode before we start what will likely be a two-part finale for the series. So, big love for that. Also, another big-ish announcement. If you type exclamation giveaway into the chat, you'll get information on it. But I've decided I'm going to start a push to 750 followers or 100 subscribers. If we can hit either of those goals, I will be giving away a custom hand-carved approximately 20-inch shield. I have to carve it out of wood, so, whatever. You'll be able to tell me what you want, and within reason, I'll do it, up to a $350 value, which is about the midpoint of what I charge for shields. So, that should be pretty cool. Also, free shipping to anywhere in the U.S., outside of the U.S., you will likely have to pay something for shipping, just because international shipping of something that weighs several pounds is not cheap. All right, now that shameless self-promotion is... Oh, and if you want to see an example of one of the shields I've made, you can check my Patreon. There's a link below. It's actually hanging on my wall over there, but it's a pain in the ass to get down. Otherwise, I'd just get it down and show you.
Tempting.
What?
Very tempting.
What's very tempting?
The shield.
Oh, yeah. No, they're nice. Well, and the thing is, as soon as we hit that goal, I'm going to do a raffle, right? Well, I will schedule a raffle. Subscribers, as always, will get additional entries. You have to be following to enter. So everybody who's been involved in helping us reach those goals will be given an opportunity to participate. No purchase necessary. That's important for legal reasons, apparently. Or at least so I've been told by many, many, many people. That being said, we're also going to be doing a giveaway tomorrow night. Depending on viewership, it will either be a Rey figurine or a Star Wars lunchbox.
Ooh.
Because the Power Up Pub topic for tomorrow is Star Wars. So, you guys are in your room. You slept for the night. I believe we ended with Genevieve telling Kenturio to lock the door, which was just perfect. I'm assuming you guys rest for the evening.
Yes.
I'd say so.
All right. You have rested for the evening. It's now the following morning. What are y'all doing?
Well, there's that warehouse that was mentioned.
Indeed.
I suppose we should head over there.
Carefully, of course.
But what about that, oh my gosh, what, that item? I had it on my mind when I was sleeping and I forgot. Typical of me, but... Oh my gosh.
The Zwart Van Torn weapon attachment?
Yeah. So we able to defeat the bad guy? The big baddie?
You guys might want to figure out where that is going.
Yeah, whose weapon is it going to go on?
I would say me, but I have a very weird track record of actually hitting things. As in, it's about a 50-50 shot with me for some reason.
Well, Ontario can hit stuff with it.
Conturio and Kate are the two... Well, Conturio, Kate, and Leo seem to be the three that hit things regularly.
What do you mean, Dave? I hit stuff all the time.
With weapons. You don't use weapons, you use magic. And usually you hit party members.
Arcane. No, okay. No. I mean, I use a staff.
Yeah.
I think it should be Dernwin.
You think it should be Dernwin?
Well, personally, if we could find some way to just put it on a single arrow, I believe that would be the best choice, but...
No, and
yeah.
it would go on the bow and confer its damage to any arrow fired from it.
Oh.
That's how magic works.
Yeah, I believe that would be the best choice, because even if a single hit misses, we'd always have the next shot, and the next.
That's always true.
Also,
okay.
Going to be a bit further away and a bit safer to use that weapon.
I was going to start a debate about how the dwarves should be legendaries in the story, but never mind. That also
You are
works.
going to be part of a party that will slay a god. Doesn't really get much more legendary than that.
Yes, but they'll explain the story about how an elf, but a dwarf?
Yes, a
My boy.
dwarf who held off said god, while the magic weapon weakened them, so we could land the final blow.
I don't want to get into your head, son.
They will literally be speaking of this for ages to come.
Or until the end of the world, whichever comes first.
Well, both. If we fail, well, they'll likely be talking about this until the end of everything, because they'll laugh at us.
Yeah.
So either way,
That's
we'll be
common, you
remembered.
get used to it.
Ha! Rather be
Oh.
mocked than praised.
Genevieve, I believe we should attach it to your bow.
I do believe so, then.
You say that, and you have the feeling that all you have to do is press it against the bow, and it will attach itself.
Who has it?
Random person in party has it. It doesn't really matter who has it. You can just say you press it against the bow, and it attaches itself.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Do it.
Okay.
I hold out my bow.
And I just take it by the hand and just gently just put it in there.
It attaches itself. It seemingly does nothing in regular combat, though will have additional effects against deities.
Oh. So
Okay.
does it do like a fancy ass like transform or something like that to the bow, Dave?
You don't know. No, the
I
bow
do-
doesn't look
oh.
any different. It just now has the symbol on the front face of the bow. There is a crystal sword emblazoned on the front of it now.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Well, then. I just tuck my bow away.
Well, now that that's sorted, I suppose we should continue on.
Yeah.
Continue on to what? To where? What are you doing? What do you got? What are you doing? What do you got?
I think we were going to the warehouse.
You're going to the warehouse, huh?
I mean, it's kind of the best option we have right now.
Pretty much. All right, so you make your way toward the abandoned warehouse. My sweater's all messed up. I love that my air conditioner's on because I get to wear sweaters again. I love sweaters. So, Iron, are you okay?
I was singing the Striped Sweater song from SpongeBob.
Yeah, you could probably stop. Just
Gesundheit.
say it. All right, so you guys head to the dock district. You know where this allegedly abandoned warehouse is. And it doesn't even appear to have, like, it has one of those, like, old-style roll-up doors where it, like, doesn't roll in on itself, but it slides on tracks. Right? And it's, like, the really old style, and it's broken, and it's also open, and doesn't look like it closes anymore. And you can see inside, and you see there is, like, an office built into the background. You know how there are sometimes small buildings inside of, like, big warehouses?
Mm-hmm.
There's a small little shack at the far back with a window in it that you can see what looks like flickering candlelight through. Other than that, the warehouse seems substantially empty. A few broken crates here and there. A few, like, big empty shipping containers. Also wooden crates, basically just really big ones. Oh, jump 1, please, Iron.
Got it.
Eyes on a swivel, gentlemen.
I did the exclamation because I'm dumb.
Now, charge in head first before long.
And do you want me to loop this one?
What?
Want me to
It
loop
should
too?
already be looped.
Uh,
The loop status shouldn't change.
got it. Making sure. Every other command is an exclamation that we use, and then the one time I need to actually do a command, it's not an exclamation.
Right, well, because all the music bot commands are dash.
Yeah, they're all dash. Man, Discord bots.
I feel this one is appropriate for Creepy Warehouse.
Oh, also, who wants to hear a random fun fact before we enter the warehouse?
Markiplier can't drink alcohol because it makes him have heart attacks.
Okay, I said fun fact.
Oh, that's fair.
Remember last week when I made you never want to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because you found out Matt Mercer voiced a character in it?
Yes. No, I love Matt Mercer. I don't watch Critical Role anymore because of that.
Oh yeah, it was the other way around. Well, the character that he voices, the Japanese voice actor for that character, Daisuke Ono, also voices Barney the dinosaur in the Japanese dub of Barney.
That's brilliant.
Which I really learned today.
That's brilliant.
That was your fun fact for the day from Iron. So yeah, let's continue now.
From Captain Comedy. All right, so screw Barney anyway, right?
Please, he needs it.
Oof.
I'm sorry, but that purple
That
dinosaur
hurts.
is a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna leave that alone since somebody said something potentially sexual about Barney. I don't want to think of him as a pain in the ass. Moving forward. Oh God. So, you're at the warehouse entrance. Nobody seems to be paying any attention to you.
We're in the middle of the night, right, Dave? Or during the day?
No, it's like first
First
thing in the morning.
Okay. Okay. Well, do we want to, what's the term I'm looking for? Bust in and destroy everything, or do we want to be all sneaky like a rogue tonight?
Destroy everything? Everything is destroyed, and the things that aren't destroyed are empty boxes.
Oh,
There's nothing.
Were you not listening when I described the abandoned warehouse?
You're assuming
I-
Blade paid attention to anything.
no, I was helping out with stuff.
Well, we could do one of our two approaches. We try to go in sneaky, and that doesn't work, so we just go guns blazing anyway. Or we just go guns blazing from the start.
I say we try to start with sneaky.
Well, honest, I hate to tell you this,
Cheers.
but I'm not very good at sneaking.
That's true.
Hmm.
But
I'm trying to think.
this is
Oh yes,
Not unless you want to put
I mean, there
in
doesn't
there
appear to
first.
be anyone here. You could just walk in.
At least be quiet, gentlemen.
Okay.
at least try not to just break everything in sight.
break
Yes.
everything. Got it.
Oh,
Somebody roll me a
exactly.
perception check. Anybody, everybody, doesn't matter.
Perception. Got it.
Difficulty 2.
Boost.
Difficulty 2. Boost. I'll roll.
Also, for those watching on the stream, how is the music volume balance compared to voice?
Alright. Two difficulty, you said?
Yeah.
And boost from Blade?
I...
Sure.
Oh, that's a lot of threat, but that's a lot of success.
You notice it, but you kick up a lot of dust in doing so, and start to sneeze violently for a short time.
Derwick!
Should I take strain in addition to coughing violently and sneezing violently?
No, you're just being incredibly loud.
Got it. All right.
Oh,
I believe stealth's out the window. These lungs aren't what they used to be.
you okay?
See a piece of wood with two what might be names carved into them. It looks like a placard of some kind.
Hmm.
Mm.
Ah, I see. It appears to be gibberish.
You hear a voice from about the midpoint of the warehouse. Who goes there? Excuse me, it's a feminine voice. Who goes there? But aggressive.
It's your
I cannot do an
father
aggressive
following
feminine
us.
voice.
it's
As a elf woman steps out from behind a crate and looks at you.
What?
Well, I'm Dernwyn. This is Genevieve. Kenturio. I point at Blade's character.
Hello, my name is Ragnar. Pleasure to meet you.
And Ragnar and Leo.
Oh, God.
My brother's been expecting you. I am Vokun.
I just look at the plaque again, as in Vokun Dilos Par. Or however you pronounce that, because, you know, words.
Basically, yeah. Vokun Dilos Baar.
So I assume Nalat is the one waiting for us, correct?
Indeed. We were told you would be coming, and to help you, but not too much. Follow me.
Help us? That's surprising.
I was just as confused as you were.
We can always use some more hands. Wink.
Do not
Here,
flirt
why
with...
don't I chop my own hand off and give you it, Ragnar? How's
Ragnar,
that
please.
sound for you?
Please do not flirt with the random person we met in the middle of an abandoned
I can't
warehouse.
help it.
Just so you know, her name means Shadow Deadly Ambition. I would not flirt with this
I like
woman.
That. I like that ambition. I like that last bit. Everything else. Pretty scary, but I like
that. I don't like everything.
I'm so glad you're high off of that blade.
She escorts you back to the small shack, I guess, inside the warehouse. It looks like it was probably formerly the manager's office. And she gestures through the door, offering for you all to enter.
So she just opens it, like she just holding the door open for us, and we just walk in.
There's no door on the door
Oh.
frame. It's just an
There's no
open
door. Okay.
door.
Okay. Okay, so she's not like staying out or anything. She's coming with us.
Well, she's motioning for you guys to go, and then she will likely follow you in, it seems.
Oh, okay. No mind that. I was just some more flirty stuff. Never mind.
I just
Do
grab
not flirt with
Ragnar
this
by the
woman.
collar
She will
and
stab
pull
you in the
him along.
kidney.
I don't like the little rough stuff.
Oh,
I
God.
just grab him by the collar and drag him along behind me.
Get your hands off me! You're not my mother.
When you walk in, you see another elf, appearing to be significantly younger, probably just become an adult. This woman is probably just shy of middle-aged. He has a blindfold over his eyes, and he's sitting with his hands kind of cupped together in his lap, cross-legged on a table. He hears you enter, and his head raises and faces in your direction, though with the blindfold, you are very doubtful he can see you. She says, "Brother, they're here." And he goes, "Hmm." Tell him what you seek.
To be fair, there's quite a few things we seek. But there is one in particular. A location. We seek the location of the second biggest pain in the ass in our lives.
Oh, don't flatter yourself.
I was referring to Constantine as the first.
Oh, you're my first buddy.
Please never say that again.
You were my first. Wait, he's a pain in your ass and you were his first? I'm just saying.
That didn't go anywhere I was hoping it would go. It went so much worse.
Onward, upward. No, I was kidding.
Don't you mean third biggest pain in the ass?
The woman
And I just-
says, "You may want to get on with it. He is a man of very little patience."
We seek the location of the Draga, or at least a hint to it.
Yara, Yaublan, Bojer, Wunden Finokaz, Sivdinokark Dukan now Fin Krogel, Fingolt do Marlavar.
I look
Malavar.
at Derwin. What was that?
Joy.
Malavar. Marlavar. Of course. Why not? Of course. Durdman just puts his head in his hand and just goes,
Ooh.
Oh, why wouldn't it be Malavar?
He says one other thing. Der los drem. To which his sister replies, Lane los sasal. And they both kill themselves.
Oh!
well,
Uh,
we didn't see them. We weren't here. I believe we should leave.
I believe we should leave.
Cowards killing
I'm confused. What just happened?
Okay,
This-
so in text, that is what he said to you, and then here is what they said to each other.
So, a weird Spanish dialect. Got it.
A weird Spanish dialect.
How is
Oh my
this?
What kind
God.
of- Okay, do any of us recognize the language that they spoke?
Do any of you speak or know anything about Draconic?
I think the silence kind of means no for all of us.
All right, knowledge lore checks.
Got it.
Difficulty 4, as this is a very ancient dialect of Draconic.
Would knowledge forbidden count?
No, actually, it isn't forbidden knowledge. It's nearly lost knowledge, which is very different.
Yeah, more lore based. Man.
Damn it.
Well, that's a no.
You have two. Okay, I'm just gonna roll it with my 2 green.
Is this anyone?
This is
Yeah.
anyone.
Are you kidding? Are you?
Durnwin
Durdwin and Leo both recognize the.
and Leo. You both have headaches now. Suffer appropriate strain. You think it might be dragon speech of some kind?
We recognize the language. Maybe a word or two here and there, but nothing concrete. Okay, you got a triumph. But you fa-
Kate,
help.
Kate, when they tell you they think it's dragon tongue, you immediately know who you could probably talk to figure that the fuck out. With that triumph. How's that sound?
I like it.
Tobin, the high priest of the dragon god, who offered to help you guys in taking down Bedriger.
Did you guys just say draconic?
Yes. Yes,
If you-
we did.
If you guys can remember that, I think I know who we could talk to.
I got it down on paper.
This is a tabletop RPG, Godblade, where I am the dungeon master, and we are actually nearing the end of the campaign. There are 2 episodes left after this one, maybe less, depending on how efficient the party is.
Also, Dave, it's time to roll.
It's time to roll. Oh, it is. Roll it.
The sword.
What am I rolling this time?
A D2.
Still D2? Got it.
Ooh, it's a 2 this time. It's been a 1
I
a
killed
lot.
myself with the blade.
What?
The blade stabs me. I'm dead now.
Nope. Roll a D1000.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I have a
Roll
better
a 1.
list.
562.
562.
562 years. That was a really bad meme, and I'm sorry. I offended myself with it.
I offended myself. Okay, for the rest of the session, you have tiny little people sitting on your shoulders, an angel and a devil, respectively.
That's fair.
They're both blade.
They will confer bonuses depending on whether or not you're doing things that they like.
They're just tiny little Ragnars just sitting on your shoulder.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Congratulations, you have now turned into a Looney Tunes character.
Yeah.
I mean, you've kind of been a Looney Tunes character the whole time, but
It's official.
yeah, you break the 4th wall and have an angel and a demon sitting on your shoulder. Good job. Well, devil.
He's already breaking the 4th wall a good amount of time.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's part of his boon. Alright, so, Kate, you also remember how to get in touch with Tobin. Or at least who to get in touch with him through.
We need to head back to Gale, guys.
So who's this person?
Priest.
Tobin, the priest of the dragon god.
And
You know,
Bedriger's father. The
And-
dragon god, not Tobin.
Yes, Tobin did not create. Yes, no.
A Togagashi? No, kidding.
Although he is the one
so-
who resurrected him.
Yes, so. Ironically, he is kind of the source of our problems, but he might also be able to fix the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great. Sounds like a great
Uh,
tomato.
Jump 3, please.
Jump into 3.
Is there anything you
What?
guys are going to do in Port Favor before you head back to Gale? Oh, I remembered the name of the dwarf, by the way. It's Dogrin.
Dogre.
Aw.
Your dwarf gardener. His name is Dogrin, after
Oh.
Aron's character. I paid homage to Aron because he couldn't play with us, but he wanted.
Can I get a health pot and or 2 stamina pots?
Yeah, book price.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything they need to do in Port Favor?
Nope.
Yeah, not particularly.
I'll head toward the gate and get the carriage ready.
Fabulous.
Cantoria, would you mind coming with?
I might as well, boss.
I'm just chatting with the potions lady about different herbs and all that. Just being friendly as possible.
Flirty McFlirt bag over it.
She's old! That's not I recall. There's no reason for me to
But
flirt.
you do realize that's not going to stop you from flirting with her, though.
No!
Flirting with who?
Absolutely not.
The potions person. Which I assumed it was a old potion lady or something like that, last time I recall. Unless it's a totally different person. I'm just guessing at this point.
I figured you would go to Astra.
That too, never mind.
Does Astra have
Oh, yeah.
potions?
She
assume so.
she is the Walmart of magical things.
Oh, good lord.
Especially now since Constantine has been helping her, at least when he's around. Also, for chat, if you want to try to decipher this puzzle, go ahead and throw that up in chat.
I know a great translator of different languages. It's called Google. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's called
Google
Google.
Translate will not translate this.
Are you sure about that? No, I'm kidding.
100%, I tested it.
How about Bing?
Yeah. Who uses Bing?
Bing couldn't translate itself out of a fucking paper bag. We don't talk about Bing. Bing is the goddamn devil.
No, that's Bedragger.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And there goes that. Things are hitting the floor around me.
Alright, so.
But yeah, I just strike a conversation with Astra, and then I just walk out and meet to our normal, usual spot to meet up.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
Does anybody else have anything you're doing?
Not particularly.
It is a 2-week trip.
Sir Leo, how about you?
Somebody roll me a
I'm good.
D100, just one of them.
Scary feelings.
I'll roll that D100.
Do it.
Do it
How
now.
dare you?
Do it now. The devil is sitting on your shoulder telling you to stab your friends, by the way.
Been there, done that.
97. Your trip
That's
is
a
uneventful.
Jack, but awkward and quietness. Oh, both things are disgrace.
Alright, so you make it back to Gale. I'm assuming you go to the wench?
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. So you go to Agona's wench. You walk in. You see Devereaux there. Him and Jathan are talking. They both look worried. Devereaux looks up and sees you. Hello, friends. How are you?
Hello!
Oh, you know,
Everything goes
secretly
well, I
genocide.
assume. The fuck did he just say?
I'll be honest, he's in
Was
that
a
well
rabbit
again.
stuck in your throat there, bud? What happened?
So,
Wait,
we
what?
need to go take you to a healer, other than me.
were you able to find Constantine?
Well, we know where to find him in the future.
Oh?
He apparently now has a wife.
Oh?
Interesting.
Yeah,
I don't think I want to know.
it's interesting.
Very much interesting. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick.
We need you to get in contact with someone.
Who's that? Tobin.
Damn it, pulling a blank on the name.
Tobin. The name is
Um,
Tobin.
The priest of the dragon god.
It's Tobin. It's Tobin.
Tobin.
Name is Tobin.
Thank you. I remembered what he's the priest of, but I couldn't remember his flippin' name.
Tobin?
Yeah, Tobin.
Why the hell would you want to get a hold of him?
Because we ran into someone speaking Draconic.
Oh? What happened while you were gone?
You don't want to know.
No, I think I do.
Bedragger decided to try to tempt us.
I mean, that means we're getting to him or getting close, so that's good.
My bow now acts as the Swarventor. Is that how it's
Svard
pronounced?
Van Thorn.
Swarventor. Sorry.
You're all good.
And I just hold my bow up to show him.
Oh, look, it's got the little thing on the front and everything. That's adorable.
Mm-hmm. You could thank Constantine for that.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't figure him for much of a crafter, but sure. Let's go with that. By his nature, he never ceases to surprise, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
So, Bedragger tempted you, and then I'm assuming he either left abruptly or tried to kill you. But if he had tried to kill you, you probably wouldn't be here right now.
Mm-hmm.
So...
He did tell us to go to a abandoned warehouse in, Favor, where we found 2 elves.
Oh?
Who talked to us. One of them talked to us normal, but the other talked only in Draconic. Or so we believe.
Okay. What did they say? What happened?
We got there. We went to the back office, talked to them, and they gave us something in Draconic that, while it's written down, I couldn't even begin to try to pronounce it.
Can I see it? I speak a little Draconic.
Yeah. Who has the paper?
The guy who's getting his food.
I wrote down in my notes, even if I don't actually have the paper, quote unquote, but I think Ragnar's technically with us still.
Yes, they are.
I'm assuming one of you either reads it off to him or hands it to him.
Yeah.
You know what, Iron? I want to hear you. I want to hear you say it.
Motherfucker.
Well, what does it say, boy?
Well, forgive me if my pronunciation isn't good. I heard it spoken once, and then I had to write it down the best it sounded.
Fair.
Let's see here. Hia ra haya ublan bojer wondon finokaz sivdenok ark dukan now fin krogol fin burt do marlavar. And then, afterwards, one looked to the other, said, Dir los drem. The other responded, Plane los sosal. And then they both killed themselves. And then we left.
So, the last bit I know, because that's... it's not a common phrase, but it is a phrase with meaning. Dir los drem, to die is peace. Lahne los sosal, to live is suffering.
Interesting.
However, of the other bit you said, I recognize 3 words. Marlavar, which is a name that I think we are all familiar with. Ra
Indeed.
means God, and Oblan means death, kind of, sometimes.
It's one of those languages where it can mean 17 different things depending on how it's
Yeah,
spoken.
well, it can mean like the end of something or death or
I'm back.
it's kind of a fluid thing. It depends on what everything else means. So yeah, hang on a second. And he reaches into the little bag he keeps at his side, and he pulls out a piece of paper, and he writes a note on it, and he folds it up into a little paper bird and throws it, and it flies out the door. Tobin, with any luck, should either respond or grace us with his presence within a reasonable amount of time. Hopefully he is nearby.
Oh, wait, hang on. Rook, I didn't feed my rook yet. Rook, no! I just ran outside. That's why I was gone, brother. My bird was to eat the little paper.
You were eating your bird?
No, my bird. I did not feed my bird, and my bird flew out to try to go catch it. It was hungry. I forgot to feed it on the way here, and that's why I was gone for a second.
You didn't feed your bird for 2 weeks?
No, the day while we were coming into town, I just forgot about it. I feed it for like 2 weeks, but I just forgot that one day.
Gotcha.
I spaced out
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was gone for a little bit.
Feels bad, man.
I know, right?
Alright, so, it seems you have a little bit of time to do whatever you feel the need to do in Gale until you either hear back from Tobin or he just shows up.
Quick little recap, what just happened?
What do you mean what just happened?
I mean, I wasn't here. I went to go get food in the kitchen. What they talk about?
Oh, they told Devereaux what happened, and Devereaux sent a letter to Tobin.
Okay, gotcha.
They had a whole combat while you were gone. It was wild.
Oh,
Devereaux's dead. Jathan's bleeding out. The bar's on fire. It's insanity.
Okay. I can just make a new one. It's no big deal.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was there. It was crazy.
Crazy. This is absolutely nuts.
Oh,
Fucking, there was a guy standing in the corner doing this, saying, "You can't see me."
Was he well built and
Hey, Sultan, what
wore a
up?
hat?
A little bit of setup. Basically, they were given a message in Draconic that they now need to figure out how to have translated. The problem is it's not modern Draconic; it's an ancient dialect. What they heard was Hiara, Hiaublan, Bojer, Wunden Finokars, Siv Denokark Dukan na Fin Krogol, Fin Golt Dolar Marlavar.
That's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. I put a lot of time into getting that just right, by the way.
I can tell.
Not the pronunciation, because I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it 100% correct. But the translation. Alright, so.
Spilled freaking rice all over my
If you
freaking
figure it
pants.
out, no spoilers. But that's how you type it out. So. Is there anything in particular you're wanting to do while you wait for Tobin to show up?
Honestly,
Yes,
right
talk
now,
to my girlfriend real quick.
No.
I'm gonna come back. Yes.
Talk to your girlfriend. What
Just
girlfriend?
say
don't
hi
have
bye.
one.
What?
The chick I had a fling with.
That was a
No.
fling. That doesn't make her your girlfriend.
Ragnar thinks so.
All right. Well, you go try to find her. It seems she has left town,
I
disgraced
will
and
track her
shamed.
down. I will track her down. I have animal instincts, Dave. You can't stop this hungry beast. Anyway.
I'm just reading this, ignoring Blade, trying to decipher it.
Good luck. So is anybody doing anything substantial until Tobin either sends word or shows up?
Also, not really. Just being ready.
All right. It is 3 days, and Tobin himself arrives. He walks in the door. You're all wherever you're at. Devereaux sends messages to you wherever you are in the town to gather you to the bar. Tell him what you told me.
Does anyone else want to say it?
Nope.
Hell no!
All right, Blade volunteered.
No!
It's opposite
actually,
day.
yeah,
Hell no
let me-
means...
let me-
Yeah,
Hang
sure.
on, hang on. No, I got this, Dave. Don't worry. Hi, you Ra. Hi, you Obama.
Okay, that's
Did you
enough.
say Obama?
He did.
Yes.
Well, Obama is the
That-
43rd
Good
president of the
job,
United
Blade.
States.
Like, if you were close, I wouldn't be
Or
upset.
44th, or
but you
45th.
weren't.
No. That's how bad I can speak that crap.
Alright, anyway. He shows up. You have something I need to translate. From Devereaux's message. It
Yep.
has to do with
Yes.
our mutual enemy somehow.
Indeed. I'm not going to read it out again.
You can just hand him the paper.
I just hand him the paper because I'm not. I refuse to try to read that. I give him the paper and just look at him very expectantly.
No,
He
you
looks
gotta
at
put it in
it.
the text box.
And he looks at you and he looks at it. And he starts basically rewriting it how it should be spelled.
I was literally just writing it down from what I heard. I'm
I
not
understand.
expecting that to have been perfect.
You're fine. The problem is, this is a very, very old dialect. And to go through it, a few words stick out. Dinok, which means death or loss of life or the end. But also Oblan means very similar things. To use two different words for the same thing. This is going to take me a few minutes. Give me a moment.
I understand. But the people that told us this, they took a little night-night.
Oh, you killed them?
No,
they
they
killed
killed
themselves.
themselves.
Oh. He kind of laughs to himself and says, Diabolos drem, lane los sal.
That's exactly what they said.
And they were servants of Bedrager?
Yes, they were.
They were formerly servants of my master then. That is a common saying among those of our faith. The part they missed is the part where the suffering is what earns you your placement. But it is of no consequence. So, as near as I can tell, you seek God, you seek death. Hiyara, hiyaublan. Bojer, go east. Wunden finokas, travel the sea. Siv dinok arkutukan. Now Finn Krogel. Find death and dishonor on the... It's a word I don't recognize. As two words, it means mage land. But the way it is phrased, it seems like a place name, a place called Krogel. Vingoldul Marlevar. The land of Marlevar. I have heard rumors of an island raising itself from the ocean floor, east of the main continent here. To the north, almost due east of Port Favor. And an army being raised there by a powerful wizard.
Marlavar.
But I have no idea what this has to do with Bedragger. Or why it's in the Dragon Tongue.
Well, what it has to do with Bedragger is Marlavar used to be an elven noble who tried to take over my kingdom.
And was given great power by Bedragger to do so in his name.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
Yes,
sense.
he was much stronger than we expected when we ran into him last.
Well, if he's raising an army, I hope you have an army of your own, or several.
Technically, we have at least 2.
I guess it's time we sent a message to the elves and the dwarves.
I'm on it! I would make those arrangements. Why is it in the Dragon Tongue, though?
Ah, that
Wait.
is a good question. That is unknown.
Oh no. I just remembered something.
Oh! Didn't
Remember when we found out that Malavar had a dragon?
a dragon hatchling, yes.
Yes.
Do you think it has anything to do with that?
Oh my god.
It may.
Probably.
Great.
Oh
That's gonna be
god.
in my breakfast.
Well, if he has a dragon, I hope you have one of your own. They are...
Possibly?
Or at the very least, we have an army of wolves to throw at a dragon.
Excuse you?
Do you really think your people would not jump at the chance to take down a dragon?
Yes, but we do it swiftly, not suicidal maniacs.
You know the dragon whose hatchling Marlavar stole. You also know how to contact, or at least where about he is. You could go find him and talk to him.
Well, we do have a message to send out to the elves. We could.
This requires
detour.
speed. Faster than we can do it in the carriage.
Wait. I just remembered something.
What
I
do
have
you
the
remember?
I can fly.
You can fly.
How?
I have a magic cloak that lets me fly. I may or may not have been practicing it when no one was looking at night.
When
No,
did
I
give you that? I don't remember.
I
Remember
might.
Beastman?
What is it
I
called?
might- The cloak of the. Oh yeah, it's called the cloak of the bat. It only works at night.
Or in shadow.
Shadow. Well, I could ride there during the day, and then at night just fly there and sleep during the day. Even if it's only a few hours extra of travel, it could speed up quite a bit to get there. The other option, of course, I hate to say it, I just turned to look at Ragnar.
Trust me.
He could turn into something that could move very quick and get there on his own. But that means that Ragnar would be the one
No.
we send alone.
Are you sure any of you want to go alone anywhere?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
it's not good to go alone anywhere. I know at least
I have no problem with it. Come on now.
What says you, Derwin? What if you might get destroyed by that weird elf guy that totally destroyed you? Maybe he might come across you on the road.
Malavar, the name we mentioned 6 times.
Too much words. How about Marvar Dick? There we go. I like
You
that.
added words. You
Yes,
said
I
too
did.
many words and then added a word.
Yes, I did.
He did, in fact, add a word.
Wait.
I know
Don't
at
be-
least I have a fairly fast mount.
That is a good point. You may just have to go there on your own.
Or
There's also
I
Graham.
could try summon griffins.
Don't you know you never split the party?
We shouldn't split up, guys. Devereaux, is there a place where we could get some riding horses?
If you need
Wait,
horses...
Devereaux, god damn.
What?
Can't Devereaux teleport people?
Kind of. He can teleport people to the wench.
True. Yeah, he can only teleport us there. Crap.
Which we're already at the wench.
Yeah. Damn, that would have been a... I remembered he could teleport people. I forgot it was only there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because we need to get there fast.
I can attempt to summon griffins. Just like our last friend did.
That was him.
Never hurts to try.
That was not you.
That was not me, you're correct, but it never hurts to try.
Exactly. It wasn't you.
Again.
Also, if you remember correctly,
That half of us almost died.
well, no, another thing I want to point out. This is not the first time that Bedragger has done something dragon-related in regards to the party. Y'all remember the half-dragon Minotaur?
Yeah?
Oh, when I ever will
Oh,
forget that shit.
God, I
throw my
forgot
scarf
that
off my
thing.
chest.
I forgot about that thing.
I never forget that. Because that thing was bullshit.
Ugh.
That thing's sneaky as hell. Something being that huge.
Well,
Well, it was my fault, actually. I went out alone in the dark. In my pajamas. And he struck me down.
yeah, I'm trying to think of a way we could get there as fast as possible because we need to get there quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with horses, you can reduce the travel time from a month to like 3 weeks by making a straight line from here to Elfhaven. The problem is you'll be off the road, which means there's a higher chance for encounters. Like, there's a higher chance that you'll run into weird shit.
It might be worth it to do that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, shaving 7 days of travel time off is absolutely worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be able to go and talk to the dwarves yourselves, likely, at that point, too.
Also the dragon, because it's kind of a general area we're going to be going to at first.
Well, right, and if you can find that dragon, and you say, hey, I know where the guy who took your kid is, your kid's probably there, he's probably going to be like, I'm coming. I'm coming with.
Oh my.
Me too, goddammit.
Oh, I must warn you that...
your precious little fingers.
Okay, never say that again.
So we're taking on horseback and heading over there to the Elf Kingdom, to the Dwarf Kingdom, and then... boom.
Yeah. Yes, Elf Kingdom, say hi to our dragon buddy, and then we're gonna go say hi to the dwarves and say, hey, get ready to fight.
Wouldn't it be better to hit the dwarves first and then the elves, since that's the progression that we'd have to go in?
Actually,
good
yes,
point.
and they have that train thing, don't they?
Yes,
So-
good point, Genevieve.
question.
I always knew you favored the dwarves over your own kind. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing.
I bop him on the top of the head.
Ah!
Do we really want to keep your husband waiting for that long?
I almost turned with.
But too
He's
bad.
not my
What are the dwarves?
husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. We both said it. No, we
All
should
of
go to
us
the
said
dwarves
it.
first.
Yes.
Going to the dwarves first.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the dwarves first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So dwarves and elves, you're looking at 5 weeks before you hit the elves, and that's if you only spend a day at the dwarves. Oh no, because then you have a week down and a week back up, so you're looking at 7 weeks.
Wouldn't it? Is the train available to take?
Yeah. Wow.
No, it. Okay, but while we can't take the train, is it possible to use the train tracks as a pathway?
It is. That'll save you a week. However, it will be hard to keep your horses fed.
Does the train not have a special place for like livestock?
We're not taking the train.
It's not available for us to take.
We're on the tracks, not the train itself.
And you're underground in the dark. Vegetation doesn't really grow under those conditions.
I mean, that's why we buy food for them.
That is true. We could possibly buy foodstuffs when we're in the Dwarven Kingdom.
You
for
could,
the
in
trip.
fact, do that.
I think that's our plan.
You're welcome.
What can I say except
Uh,
you're welcome?
So 2 months of food for, what, 5 horses?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
4.
minus Leo, because he has his lizard.
Well,
And
but
me. I have my fox.
Well, right, but those animals will also need to eat.
That is true.
True.
Excuse me.
And I'm gonna ride Riddick.
Riddick doesn't move any faster than you do on.
I know.
In fact, you may want to leave him behind, or you're
Yeah.
gonna have to get him a horse as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him behind for this.
Okay.
Aw, bring him a little pony.
He weighs more than you.
We would need an
We
ox,
can
not a
shave him
horse.
off. We can take a little nail fire shot, like just
No,
you know.
but we would literally need to get like an ox to carry Riddick.
Riddick weighs
and
like
even then-
450 pounds.
Exactly. Let's
He's
give him
made
off.
of stone.
We can make it happen, damn it.
It would also probably add a week of travel because oxen aren't fast.
Correct.
Unless provoked by food.
No. They're just not fast.
You're not fast.
It's like a cheetah. They'll run for like 30 seconds and then they'll stop and just go back to moseying.
Fine, fine, fine.
Yeah,
So-
cheetahs are crazy fast, but not for very long.
So how much would 2 months? If I remember,
What is it in the...
rations are 2 silver apiece. So times 5 times 60.
So 600 silver. But Devereaux can get it worked out where you can do it for like 450.
So we'd each pay, what, 50 silver?
Yeah, something like that.
5. Yeah, we'd each pay 50, which that'll work. I'm okay with this.
Yay.
So everyone subtract 50 silver from your total.
Paid for.
There we go. And at dawn we ride.
Fabulous. Roll me a check for the travel between here and the entrance to the track. D100.
I got it.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Oh,
Damn it.
Yeah.
you know
And
what?
we fight a dragon.
Nope, just be glad it wasn't a
I could be
9.
the dragon buddy.
What'd you say, Dave?
Just be glad it wasn't a 9. So you guys are setting up camp for the night.
Do you
How
want
are
the
you
astral
doing
light?
watches?
I'll take Night Watch because I have that fancy flying ability at night, which would make it pretty easy to
So no astral
scope
light.
out. No.
Okay.
Okay. Do. Where the fuck is?
We get attacked by a zombie horde of ice people. They're covered in ice.
Roll me a difficulty 3 perception check.
Difficulty 3.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get the boost from Blade
Nope,
because he's...
Yeah,
he's
'cause you're
asleep.
flying. Aren't
I
you flying?
failed. I failed horribly.
You
Yeah, I'm
failed
also
horribly. You're flying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the irony of you picking that. You get
Of course
attacked.
those fail.
Him or us? They're on
Him.
the ground.
And likely
Oh.
knocked out of the sky.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
So we just hear him like crash and we wake up immediately?
You don't know. I have to roll to see if I hit.
Okay.
What's your
Is it a melee
defense? It is a melee attack.
Melee attack.
It's a Wendigo. No, I'm kidding.
Do not add the defensive quality of your shield, as that requires you to know the attack is coming to be able to put the shield in the way.
Yeah. That would give me...
Also, I think it would be hard to use your shield while flying anyway.
one defense.
Alright.
Yeah. It would be impossible to use it while flying, but yeah, I don't know this is coming, so there's no way I'd actually be able to turn and block.
Oh, also, music change. To, jump 6, please. Or, excuse me, jump 6. Why not?
6. There we go.
That looks like a hit. It does
100 damage.
No.
Six damage as something bites into you and lands basically on your back.
Alright,
Oof,
so
da.
You are now both
damage.
plummeting towards the ground.
Wait. I have to do that resilience check. I failed a perception check, and I'm wearing that ring. Hold up.
Oh god.
Oh, right, I forgot about
I
that.
forgot about that.
Yeah, fucking. It's like, whoa.
You like that?
Yeah, fucking.
The weird
jump
little
on my
sound
feet for a
effects in this
second.
track?
Just
Yeah.
double check, make sure I have. See if
That's
I
like
have
perfectly this moment. Bang! Wow!
resilience. No, okay.
Tell
I
you
failed,
what,
but with an
you were honest with me about it, and reminded me, because I didn't write any of those items down. Roll a boost.
got it.
Someone's playing music in the back. Oh my god!
Hey, you succeed.
All right.
Congratulations.
I resist the horrible taste in my mouth.
Correct.
All right. I get bit, and I'm just going to scream out like, "Oh my god! Something just bit me in the back." While
Well,
I'm flying.
it's like you feel almost human-like hands on your shoulders, and a maw like where your neck and your shoulder, like that space between your neck and your shoulder, just ha.
It's awkwardly biting there, but very awkwardly.
Right.
That's
Flying.
Hickey.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna yell out to try to get their attention. that, hey, I'm being attacked. Wake up, you idiots.
Everybody roll me
Hey, idiots, I'm being attacked.
difficulty 2 perception checks with 1 red. On a despair, you don't hear anything even if you succeed.
You just wake up confused and then go back to
Go
sleep.
back to sleep, basically, yeah.
So
Huh?
I take it that this boost is not going to count because we're sleeping, right?
Correct.
You
Okay, go.
said perception?
Correct.
My perception.
Red and a purple.
Oh, what was that noise?
You look up and see 2 creatures flying in the air where you expected to only see 1.
Okay, you got a despair, so Kate goes back to bed.
Kate goes, huh? And rolls over and goes back to sleep, waking her briefly, and then thinking it was nothing and dozes immediately back off.
She looks in the wrong direction when she gets up.
She's like, huh?
Whoops.
And Ragnar
Oh,
also doesn't
horses!
do anything.
Sleep.
Kenturio, are you here? That's a no. The silence is deafening.
We can probably go ahead and change that track to 5, by the way.
Got it.
The horror aspect of being attacked by what looks like a werebat.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll perception.
Oh, I'm gonna fail that instantly. So there's
Just
One red,
roll
one
it.
purple.
You roll it, man.
Just roll.
Oh dear lord.
Oh,
Okay, he
Like
also
I said, I knew it.
Leo is the only one who woke up.
So, Leo, you are awake, and you see this happening in the sky, and they are plummeting to the ground. How high in the air were you?
Medium, no higher than medium.
That's what I thought. I was going to say I didn't think you could go higher than medium with that, can you?
I think I can go up to long, but I think only up. I don't think forward or back. I think that's because there's one of those weird things that we were like both trying to work out how it worked.
Right.
I think it was vertical, it was long, horizontal was medium, but I'm like, I don't need to go that high.
Right.
You know, 15, 20 feet in the air is high enough.
Fair enough.
Alright.
At 15 feet, you're basically at short range. Well, no.
Yeah, I'm at-
You'd be at medium.
Yeah, I
But
think 10
barely
is...
at medium.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at low medium, kind of. I gotta roll a coordination check.
You do.
This
Does
could
the
be-
thing also have to
Yeah.
roll a coordination check?
No. This is how it hunts. It typically hunts things that fly
Got it.
when given the
What's the
opportunity.
difficulty? Would it be 2 purple because I'm at medium, or would it be 3 purple?
It'd be.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since.
I believe
all
it's
that.
just. This is just going off my memory. I believe it's an average check, and you just subtract whatever is success and advantage from the health strain that you would lose.
I
That
believe so as
sounds
well.
Right.
Also, you're not necessarily going to hit the ground. You'll get a turn before then to try to right yourself in the air. It's not immediately slamming you into the
Okay.
ground.
Okay.
So-
It's pulling me, but it's not.
Right. So roll initiative.
Both me and him.
Cooler vigilance.
Yeah. For you know what? It's probably vigilance for both of you. Neither of you expected this.
Oh no. That's my absurdly. We both got the exact same roll.
Ah, yeah.
What?
Except that's not what my role should be.
What did you?
That's it's fine. We'll say the other die rolled a blank.
11G.
It was supposed to be 1Y, 1G.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta.
Neutral active party. I
Okay.
see.
hey!
think
I
I
go
know who
first
goes
with one
first.
success. What the fuck is this?
Because no one has anything for
In
vigilance.
no,
Well,
I have
technically he
one.
does,
I
he just
messed
messed
up
up
my
his roll.
roll. This boyo is going to basically push himself off your back. And do a buffeting wings attack. Also, I believe I rolled his check wrong the first time, because it should be 2 yellow and a green, and I think I rolled a green and 2 yellow the first time. As you haven't had a chance to right yourself or defend against this,
Yeah, I don't have my shield.
I was going to
Lost
say,
quite
because
yet.
I doubt you're trying to fly off balance and offside with a shield on one side. That seems difficult.
Yeah, until I right myself, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. All right.
All right. So, oh, I forgot to add successes to the last damage too. Doesn't matter. Oh. Oh shit. So, you take 5 damage, countered by
Okay.
soak, obviously.
So no damage.
But because of how he buffets his wings at you, you are disoriented for the next 3 turns.
And what does Disorient do again?
Bones.
Yeah. What?
What does
What does
disorient do?
Disorient?
Add setback for the length of disorient.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I could have done stun, but I'm pretty sure stun would just make you fall out of the sky and take a bunch of damage.
Actually, I'm pretty sure stun is just strain damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
stun is
you're right.
strain
It is.
damage.
I'm thinking of
Ensnare or immobilize.
Immobilize is what I'm thinking, which makes you
Mhm.
lose your
Ensnare
maneuvers.
is immobilize.
Oh yeah, Ensnare is immobilize. I know there's the other one.
And
I
then
just
there's
don't know what it
the
is.
other one that's dumb.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations. You can't do maneuvers, but you can still shoot lightning out of your hands. So it's okay.
So setbacks for 3 turns, basically.
You know what? That's not bad. All right.
I was
do you wanna
trying
go
to be nice about it because I wasn't expecting him to get the drop on you because his sneak is garbage.
Yeah, but I have no perception.
I mean, fair.
I literally took watch because I can fly and get an aerial view. Unfortunately, the one thing that was attacking us is the only thing that could actually attack me from the sky.
It was attacking from above you, right?
I guess technically I'm the only one of the 2 of us who are awake that can attack it. Although,
I have an idea.
you can wake the people up manually.
I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna borrow Kate's bow.
Or you could just wake her up. She's probably better with it than you are. No offense.
True, but then I have to wait for her turn. And actually, I have a pretty good range. 1 yellow, 3 green.
Okay, that's actually not bad.
That's not bad. I think hers is 2 yellow and 1 green, but she has a bunch of feats too.
2
So,
yellow, 2 green.
Oh,
Okay, you have very similar rolls, so it wouldn't be too bad.
we're gonna take a short break though because Dave has been trying to hydrate because he's been dehydrated lately, and now he has to pee. So please enjoy these words from me, our sponsor for the day, I guess.
Yay!
Um,
I'm sponsoring myself. Woo! Hey, what's going on? So I know I'm on intermission right now, but I figured now is a perfect time to let you know that you should get on board with us. Make sure you're hitting that follow button. Make sure your friends are hitting that follow button, because if we can hit 750 followers or 100 subscribers before the end of June, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And this one's, it's big, guys. So some of you know this, some of you don't, but I do a little bit of woodworking on the side, and one of my pet projects, and one of the things I love to do is to make shields. So if we can hit that follower goal or that subscriber goal by the end of June, I'm going to be making someone a custom shield. Up to $350 in value, free shipping to anywhere in the United States. Shipping overseas, we'll have to talk and work that out. But up to $350 in value, and you get to pretty much dictate what you want on it. But we have to hit those goals, guys. And while I'm here and while I have you, don't forget, if you look over there, it's showing some of the merch in the merch store. You should check out that link below. There's some really, really cool stuff there that I put a lot of work into a lot of that, especially when it comes to the Finding Emo merch and the 90s Kid merch. So give it a check out. And while you're in the links below, join the Discord. It's one of the best ways to keep up to date and get involved with the community. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'm Dave, and I should be getting back any time now. But here's some scrolling images for no reason. Love ya. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. Hi, Zeph. How you doing? Did you see me with my weird recording? Hi. All right, so we're back. We're mid-combat. Somebody is doing something.
Are we going with my plan, or are you taking the first turn? It's up to you.
I think I take first turn so you can get
Okay.
a better idea of who's who. Because you might shoot me by mistake.
Fair enough.
How far away is it from me?
Think he's talking to you, Dave.
How
Dave.
far is it away from you?
Yeah.
It's still technically engaged. It's just no
Okay.
longer physically touching you.
Alright, I'm just gonna straight up turn around. Which, does that count as a maneuver? Or is it just me turning around in place?
It's just you turning around, but bear in mind, you have to keep moving with that. You have no hover.
Oh,
So
I do
you
have
can
to keep
attack
moving?
and then move, or you can move and then attack.
Alright, I see.
And you have to move at least one maneuver in a direction every turn.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I'm going to look at my talents. Because boy, oh boy, I'm in a one-on-one fight.
Oh boy!
This is not good for this poor thing. Alright. Just, even if I don't have my sword out, I have quick draw, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm just gonna face it, take an aim maneuver, and then just stab it in the face.
So Dave, so they don't have any idea what they're facing right now?
It's dark.
It's dark? Okay, so he's just basically stabbing it.
It's a dark humanoid silhouette with incredibly bat-like features.
Okay.
Light. 3 agility.
Its
Melee,
defense
fine.
is... its melee defense is 0.
Oh. So I only have one setback.
Did I hear an easy enemy?
Well, yeah, this is a random encounter.
Yeah, this is just a random, it's a mook.
Oh!
So 3 yellow and a green. Green. Here's my check. Thank you, duelist. Okay, alright, let's see the damage on that one. That is 3 plus 4 plus 2, so that's 9 damage plus 1 pierce. Wait, I forgot. There's one more boost that has to get added. Because accurate. Alright, never mind. That's 4 advantage and 10 damage with 1 pierce.
What are you doing with that advantage?
You know, I'm going to do a crit at plus 30 because that's enough for me to crit 4 times.
Okay.
So yeah, crit at plus 30. See, boys and girls, when Raihan actually hits... I said Raihan.
Make another attack.
The exact same
With the
pool
exact
as the
same
previous
pool as the
attack.
previous attack.
Damn!
It's just a flat 8 damage.
It falls out of the sky dead.
Impaling strike. It's also immobilized.
Immobilized doesn't matter if it's dead. Also, you can only proc that with advantage.
Nope. It procs with crit.
It actually does.
Right. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the other one.
Yeah, I know which one you're... Yeah, this one is just, if I crit something, congratulations, it can't move. Which is actually how I was going to fight Marlovar. If I could have gotten a crit, I would have just impaling striked, and he can't move away, which kind of screws him over. But, yeah, I was going to take some strain to move, but now that combat's over, I'm just going to kind of lower myself to the ground.
Okay.
And
You
look at
see
the
the
only
thi-
person...
You see the
Go
thing
ahead.
that attacked you lying there. And actually, somebody roll me a D100. On a 25 or lower, it lands on someone who's sleeping.
Do that.
You know, I would say
I
someone else do
volunteer as
it.
tribute.
I volunteer.
No, I say it's the
No
one
cameras.
who got a despair on waking up.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
It landed
Thanks,
next to
Kate.
Kate. It landed next to Genevieve.
It's gonna be like shrug. You had it handled, and go back to bed.
You know what Man-Bat looks like from Batman the Animated Series?
Oh my god, I know that thing.
This
It's
thing looks like
terrifying.
that.
Oh
God,
god.
Man-Bat is horrifying.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull up an image. Warner Brothers, don't sue me. I'm poor.
I'm just gonna sit on the ground and keep watch now. Like, I mean,
I start up as it lands next to me. What I miss?
you just hear me in it from a distance saying, "Your husband needs you."
Oh, hey, by the way, for those who don't know, that
no.
giveaway is gonna be for. This is an example of like the shields I make. For those who, and for information, exclamation giveaway in the thing. So you know what that's all about. While I try to change the picture. So this is Man-Bat. This is what the thing looks like. It's a horrifying monstrosity. But he's wearing like sackcloth pants instead of ripped blue jeans. Yeah, he's spoopy.
Ew.
Yeah, he's spoopy.
Could someone get this away from me, please? As I just flop back over.
Fall back asleep.
I killed it, but it bit me, so I don't really feel like doing right now. Go back to bed. and we'll
Also,
take care of it in the morning.
anybody who's looked at it can roll me a knowledge lore to figure out what it is. Because you've experienced werewolves, and this thing looks kind of like a bat would if it were a werebat.
And what is that difficulty?
It is 3. With one red.
Knowledge forbidden.
Wait, it's with a red?
With 1 red, yeah. I will allow you to reroll.
You almighty GM. Nope.
Genevieve knows what it is. Ragnar's not even awake.
Considering it's literally like 5 inches from my face, I got a good look at this fucker.
Yeah, Ragnar, why did you roll? You're asleep still.
Like during the morning when we wake up.
It's fair. So you know that these things are colloquially referred to as razor wings. They're seemingly related to harpies, but masculine as opposed to feminine. They also prefer eating sentient things when given the opportunity, which is probably why it attacked you.
Tasty
Wonderful.
fly man.
Tasty flying man.
It does look remarkably similar to a werebat, though, or what you would imagine one would look like.
Do you want me to heal you, or do you want to just say that he healed it over the night? Or...
I mean, I think over the coming weeks, I literally took 1 wound of damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll heal
Yeah,
after
he
he
didn't.
sleeps
I don't
next.
think he even took damage on this one.
Yeah, literally a single wound. I have 5 soak.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
The first time it hit you was supposed to hit for 8, but I did it wrong. But
Oh.
still, it's whatever.
Yeah, still, yeah, over the weeks, I
Okay,
heal over weeks.
Now, people ask me why I have thrown you up against multiple rivals at a time in the past. This is a rival directly out of the book.
Spooky.
Do you
Yeah.
now understand why I put multiple rivals in combat?
Oh yeah, I mean, actually thinking about it, don't rivals also die to a crit anyway?
Yeah. But I wanted to see what the crit was.
Oh yeah.
Or
So
no,
it's like,
rivals
yeah.
don't, minions do.
No, I thought... wasn't it?
Nope. The difference between rivals and minions is rivals don't die from crits, but they still have a shared wound strain threshold.
Okay, I couldn't remember which one was the thing that they change. Okay. And then adversaries have everything changed. Got it. Okay. Yeah,
Well, and
rivals
then
are still
Nemesis
very...
add-on for any of
yeah,
those.
add-on.
Because you can be a minion who's also an adversary, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's technically doable.
Yeah. If you're wondering, rivals are basically supposed to be your average everyday enemies.
Right.
Minions are the little things that you kick out of your way as you're walking into the cave.
Thank you.
But yeah, basically, I've been treating rivals as minions for you guys because of your level.
Yeah, once you're past like the first 50 or 60 XP, rivals are not really a threat anymore.
Unless they're in groups or have a nemesis as a leader.
Yeah.
So fabulous. That was the encounter before you get to the thing.
Dwarves.
All right. So moving on. You no, not before you get to the tracks. You still have quite a bit of travel time on the tracks. Remember, it took a train moving real fast several days. Your horses move a lot slower than that train did.
That is true.
So you're still looking at probably a week or better underground. Depending on how easily your horses navigate the terrain. Especially when you get to that bridge. Of course, the bridge is just outside of the Dwarven city, so that should help, but you guys make it to the entrance. It is closed.
Shit.
Ah, it's no big. We can just knock on it.
Knocking's not gonna help.
Are you sure about that? Knock, knock.
Nothing happens.
Told you.
Okay, plan B. I make a giant fist.
You make a giant fist.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a giant fist.
Giant
knock on it.
fist.
Of the ground, of the earth. And I'm just gonna bang on it. Do I need to make a roll for that?
No.
That's a yes? No?
Are you trying to break it down with this giant fist?
No, I'm just trying to just make it louder.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a narrative thing. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Okay, this is weird.
Why
This
is it
quite
weird?
worrisome. Well, no one came to the gate.
You're not
The
at the
gate of the
Dwarven City.
track.
You are weeks away from it, at the end of the train track, which is hidden there is a hidden entrance into the tracks, which is the special escape tunnel for the royal family. You need to figure out how to get this
I'm
door
face
open if you want to use this path. What?
No, I'm face palming myself because I thought we were at the Dwarf Kingdom.
It's because you weren't listening. You do hear something from inside, though.
Oh. Creepy.
It's like a growling sound, maybe?
Ooh.
Don't do that again.
And then a loud voice bellows, "Who goes there?"
I shout out, "Hello! I am Ragnar! And these are my fellow companions! Who are you?"
This is gonna turn out bad.
"I'm hungry." And the door starts to open, and you see this. It's an ogre.
An ogre.
Uh-huh. An ogre.
Oh, no.
Oh, joy.
I think it's about time I make that fist again. Maybe something out of rock.
It has a big-ass cudgel. So that's pretty cool.
Well,
Roll initiative.
Okay.
He said he said he was hungry. Oh, we should probably clear initiative first.
Probably should.
Yes, that is. Oh, it's initiative here. Oh,
Which one are we rolling?
no, vigilance, I believe. Vigilance, right?
Probably, yeah.
Got it. I'm going last.
Hey, one of these days you'll be expecting combat.
Should I change the music?
Yeah. Let's go with jump 4.
Did I do that right?
Yes.
Okay. It was just having a hard time catching up.
Well, what y'all doing?
Well, start things off easy and simple. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna use my maneuver to back up a little bit, and then my action.
One. Okay.
I'm going to
yeah.
summon a. I'm gonna do a grand summon. And I'm going to summon a. Oh my gosh, we're right next to a mountain, right?
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Who's next? Because I didn't keep track of who rolled what.
That's
was
what
me.
I'm looking at.
Kate, do me a favor. Figure out the player order, and whoever's next, let them know their turn is next.
Working on it.
Thank you.
I think it would be me
I
since
go-
I rolled 1 advantage, 2 success.
No, we're doing it in order of who rolled.
Yeah.
Success
No,
and
no.
fail.
How do I determine
Ragnar
I'm
got
a
2
successor?
success for advantage, and then 2 success, 1 advantage is what you got.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're next. know what you want to do. Kate, work out the rest of the order, please.
Advantage. So,
Um.
then Leo.
All right. So what are you doing, Ragnar? I apologize.
No, it's okay. I want to do a grand summon. Is there any living thing around, or should I make the check first and then determine?
Go ahead and make the check to try to summon
Okay.
a living thing.
Okay.
Darwin had 1 success.
What's the check for that, Dave?
You should know this. It's your spell. It's not my spell. It's your spell.
Okay.
So grand summon is.
No, I'm
So-
just saying what's the difficulty to know what's in the area.
Oh,
Because he has to
Yeah.
summon something living.
Yes.
right. 2.
2 purple, got it. Help me with this.
Just as a backup, I'll pull up the conjuration.
No, that's
Thank you.
that's conjuration.
Okay, I'm next. Then Cantorio, and then Dernwin
Nope, that's it. Okay, here I go.
in
Okay.
players.
What advantage? Two advantage.
You know for sure there are griffins on this mountain that you're at the base of. You also know that there have been sightings of big cats.
Oh,
Think bobcats.
bobcats.
Yeah.
Are they minion group size bobcats, or are they individual?
No, bobcats tend to be solitary.
Okay. So I would like to summon those bobcats.
You're gonna try to summon bobcats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the FX blade?
So I'm gonna roll 4 yellow, and then I'm going to roll ally.
You
And then I'm gonna
don't
summon
have
them
to because it's
Huh?
living.
Oh, I
Doesn't-
don't have to.
Don't you have something? Don't you,
You
have
get
that
summon
one
ally
thing?
for free, don't you?
But yeah, I have summon ally for free. Yeah,
Okay. What else are you adding?
and then and then I'm going to add close or short distance for me. So I don't want them right.
So range one. So summon, grand summon,
Mm-hmm.
range
Summon,
modifier.
Okay. That's sitting at difficulty 4.
Are you
Okay.
gonna add additional summon?
Yes.
Okay, that's difficulty 5.
Okay. All right. So 5 purple. Anything you want to do as the roll, Dave?
No.
Okay.
Oh, also,
Um,
somebody roll me a d6. We need to establish story points.
Yes, I was going to ask for a story point.
Let's go ahead and roll those and establish them, and then I'll determine whether or not I'm upgrading. You know, I have a d6 here on my desk. You just set up your roll.
Okay.
That is a 3. So it's evenly split.
Okay.
And I'll spend 1 to upgrade your check. There's 1 red, and then you can
Okay.
spend 1 to upgrade your check to give you a upgrade
Got
as
it.
well.
Okie dokie, here we go. I'm gonna use natural.
Okay.
Yeah, please do.
Probably not the worst idea you've had.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Triumph.
he fails with a triumph.
You don't spend the strain for the spell. But it fails to
Okay.
cast.
Okay, then
Fair.
I'll just wait until it's my. Yeah, that's fair.
Cool.
Then I'll try again on my next turn again.
Leo.
My turn.
You.
It
Iron.
is me.
Can you jump 1 for me? I think
Go
is the
for
one
it.
that I actually wanted. Yeah, I think this is it.
So, how far is Big Boy from me?
Like medium range.
Okay.
Well, no,
Um,
he opened the door. Were you all standing at the door with Ragnar while he was trying to knock on it? The
I
quote-unquote
assumed
door?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume we were.
Then you're all basically, so you're at short range. It'll be a maneuver to engage.
I'm on Graham.
Okay, it'll still be a maneuver to engage.
It will.
Dave, I did move back.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't have Graham's sheet pulled up. Damn it. Because it'll take me too long, I'll just do my attack. That way I'm not spending 2 maneuvers, but I'm riding Graham up there.
Okay.
I will. Do I have quick draw? I do have quick draw. I am quick drawing. This will be Sun and Dwarven. Dwarven main hand.
Okay. Quick draw only lets you draw one weapon.
I assumed I had one out, did I not?
You just
I mean, we were just
randomly
knocking on the
travel
door.
holding
You know,
weapons.
that is fair. I'll suffer 2 strain then to get the second one out.
Okay.
Any melee defense?
Nope. No defense at all, actually.
Adversary, I'm guessing.
No.
Okay. That will be.
It is a traditional ogre, though.
Is it now?
Yeah, it has regeneration and a high as fuck soak because it's basically got stone skin. And again, this is the ogre right out of the Genesis Core rulebook. It's bonkers.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have adversary.
I can't really do much, but I am dual wielding, so let's just hope for the best. Alright. Okay.
You
I
hit?
hit with both.
Oh, using the advantage to make your second hit?
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't use the maneuver, I used the maneuver to get the second sword out.
Right.
First sword is 8 damage.
Okay.
Second sword is 1 less damage.
So you deal a grand total of 1 damage. It has a soak of 7.
Okay. Maybe I should have lit the thing on fire now that I'm thinking about it, but oh well.
That's trolls.
No, I know, but it would have been constant damage.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Right. I understand what you're saying now. I was gonna say, yeah, fire will shut off a troll's regeneration. I don't see anything in here to how to shut off it. It just regenerates. Oh,
You just hit it really hard.
And a lot.
Until it's dead.
and a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need Graham stats now.
All
Do it.
right, it's you next, isn't it, Kate?
Yep.
What are you doing? Hang on.
Hanging
Oh
on.
no, I wasn't typing in the. Okay, go ahead.
I am going to use my bow to aim at this fucker.
Do it.
I have my bow on quick draw, so
Okay.
Do it.
I'm working on it. Give me a second here.
Are you gonna stay at short range?
I'm staying right where I am. I have no reason to move.
Okay.
So. Change that to there. Move that like that. Just like that. Thank you. Where the fuck is the... There it is. Why are you down below the line of... 1 second. Sorry. There we go. Difficulty?
But you're at short range. It's 1.
Thank you. I can never remember difficulties.
Fair.
Purple or red?
Purple. He's not
Alright.
hard to hit. He just can take a lot of
I-
abuse.
I am going to add a boost for an aim maneuver. And... Ow! That should do it. Yep. There we go. So that is a base of 9.
Plus 4 is
With-
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I do not have enough to crit, so I will pass that along.
Okay. And who is after you, Kate?
Where'd my paper go? Cantoria.
It's Kenturio, isn't it? Yeah. Kenturio, you're up. What you got, homie?
Sorry, my paper got.
I'm gonna take a maneuver to then get out my two-handed warhammer.
Okay.
Another maneuver to get engaged with him.
Congratulations.
Then I will then confirm to mallet him. You know, and just see how much I can Tenderize.
Okay. Roll to hit. No defense.
See,
So it's a 2 purple attack.
Okay. Wait, how many boosts did you pass, Kate?
2.
2? Okay, then I have a third from Duelist. Since it's a single target. Boost. Alright.
Nice hit. How much damage is that
Um,
total?
Let's see, if I brought a 3, my Warhammer does 5.
So 11.
Yep, 11.
Okay.
And then I will pass on the 2 advantage.
All right. Well, it is its turn. It will take a maneuver to engage everyone.
Wait, what silhouette size is this?
1.
How does it engage with all of us if 2 of us moved short range?
You were all already short range.
Yeah, 2 of us moved from short range to engage.
Right.
And I fell back.
Engaged is a subset of short range.
No.
Yes, it is. Per Genesis. Basically, it positions itself where it's near all of you because you were all standing with each other outside the door. Engaged is a subset of short range that puts you within physical contact of something else while still technically at short range. Because I just read it the other day while talking to Shaden about it.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's the thing. Basically, he's putting himself in a position where he can hit any of you.
Got it.
This is why I prefer Dungeons and Dragons, because actual maps make this make more sense, but you can't do actual maps with Genesis because it just doesn't fucking work. Alright, so... Kate,
Yes.
you hurt a lot. What's your melee defense?
There is my defense is 3.
Kate, it hits you for 12.
Oof, thank heavens I have a soak of 5. So that is 7?
12 minus 5
Still-
is 7. And you notice that some of the damage your group has done to it seems to be healing.
Ah, fuck.
And that's its turn. It's done. Dernwin.
Hey, Dernwin gets to do.
Well, Dernwin gets to try.
Dernwin is going to draw a sword,
Okay.
and then he's going to quick draw a shield just in case.
Okay.
Trying to think, guys, should I go for attack or should I try to go buff boy? I could do either one.
With its soak and its regen, the only way you're going to kill it is to whittle it down.
Okay, so I'm probably just going to be better off attacking it then. Because boost isn't really going to help out too that much.
And I will let you know, its regen is 3 wounds a turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit it.
So you had done 11 total damage to it, and now it's down to 8. So, all right, what do you got?
I'm stabbing it. How much melee defense does it have again?
0.
0? Okay.
0.
0 what?
Defense. He's talking about defense.
Then
I've
here
been
we go.
working on that, Benji. The problem is, if I turn volumes up any higher, it's an issue with my configuration between me and Twitch. And I'm trying to figure out how to get that different, because if I raise the volumes any higher on my end, things start to peak and sound bad.
I did 10 damage, 1 pierce, with a crit at plus 10, which procs Impaling Strike, so it's immobilized.
Oh my.
Watch me get that same crit again.
Did you remember to add the 2 boost I gave you?
Yeah, he did.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, because I specifically said I was passing
Yeah.
on the boost.
Good point. Gonna roll it, see what it does.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Oh!
so it's 11 damage that it takes with 1 pierce.
Okay, so it takes 4.
Hey,
I mean, damage is damage.
yeah, I mean, that means it's taken a total of 9 damage this round that hasn't been regened. I'm cool with this.
Incorrect. He's at 12.
Oh,
current.
yeah, 12. 12 current. So yeah, that's a good sizable chunk of damage. That's a beginning character's health pool in many cases.
Yeah. It's over half of his. I mean, he's a big beastie boy, but he's not, like, indestructible.
We keep doing good hits like that.
Ideally, yeah. So, top of the round, we go back to Ragnar. Maybe try to do damage instead of summoning something.
Summoning is what I'm good at. What do you mean?
I can't remember the last time you successfully summoned something.
Yeah, that's technically true because you
No.
didn't really summon the guy. You didn't
I
summon
summoned
the
a
devil.
guardian. A water guardian.
Yeah, that was a
From a
while
lake.
ago. That is true. You did do that. That was a while ago, though. I'm not going to count the devil because you basically just screamed out, "Hey, here's one of the things you wanted to kill,"
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he showed up.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I'm doing the same check again, Dave.
Okay.
Same thing, minus the red, minus the all that.
Oh no, I'll add the red back in.
Okay, then and I will counter that with mine.
Okay.
I would like to spend one as well. No, that is that. Okay. Advantage to triumph.
Hey, congratulations! You didn't spend any strain on the spell again.
Okay. I give someone a boost.
You're really good at practicing that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
so
job.
good at it. I just keep practicing and practicing combat.
I'm so proud of you, my boy. Good job. You're real good at not taking strain.
You know what? I'm gonna move back again, even further
Okay.
with my maneuver.
So you're gonna go back to short range. You're gonna disengage,
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage from it. Well, I was disengaged. Well, no, you said
and
you brought
then
up
it
the point.
re-engaged with everyone.
Yeah, you
correct?
said yeah, I re-engaged. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to short range again, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
A boost you have.
No,
Boost.
a boost Graham has.
A boost.
What is your modification to my roll, Dave?
None.
I assume that is nothing.
Yeah, I said none.
Okay. That is on his burning fangs. 13 damage with a crit. Plus 20 for vicious too. Plus whatever crits he has before. And that's a maneuver of mine down and Graham's actions done.
Okay, that's easy enough. All right,
What's
who's
up, Dave?
next? What's up? What? What?
You
what
said,
what else are you
like you was gonna say something.
No. I
I
was
think
doing,
I'm disconnecting from the server.
I was doing math.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna suffer 2 more strain and do dual wielder, and then I'm gonna do my attack.
Okay.
Same main hand, same offhand.
Okay.
Okay. 9 damage on the first hit,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna crit again. Because it's a crit of 2 on a sword.
Which will be a crit at plus
For 30.
however many. Yeah.
Yeah, another crit at plus
Or
30.
crit at plus 20, because it has 2 crits.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that
No.
doesn't do anything to an ogre.
But it does
Okay,
another.
And then the second hit is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage.
So no damage from the second one.
Okay. That's all.
Who is next? I believe it's Kate.
Yep,
Keito.
I am pretty much going to repeat.
Okay, your
My-
difficulty is going to be 2 unless you move, because you're engaged.
Yeah, I'm going. Can I move back and still use a boost?
I mean, yeah, you can spend strain and get a boost. You can spend
Okay.
strain for a second maneuver.
I'm going to bounce back to short range.
All right.
Yeah, Kate, come with me.
I'm gonna add a. I'm gonna make your check a single red die.
Wrong mouse. I am going to add a maneuver. Plus, can I use a story point to keep things even?
Oh, sure. I'll go ahead and spend that for you.
That's the second boost.
No, that turns one of your green dice into a yellow.
Okay. That still works. And did I get any boost from...
I do not believe so. He used all of his advantage.
Alright. So, B, and then 1 red. Okay, here we go. That's 13 again.
How do you want to do this? It had one hit. It had 1 hit point left. You overcame its soak value.
Ooh!
Have it
So
overpenetrate and hit me in the forehead again.
It did.
Yep.
Congratulations, you killed an ogre. I'm so proud.
Yes, sir.
You guys did all the work, I did nothing, yay!
I probably should have made you guys fight 2 of these things. If we're being real.
Oh god, can you imagine? Actually, that would be kind of fun, actually.
So a lot of this is me kind of testing things to see how I need to stack up the final conflict for you guys, because it should be harder than this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you had a group, like, 2 or 3 of the ogres, not bad.
All right.
But 1.
So the ogre was nice enough to open the door for you.
Yay!
Well, that wasted about 5 minutes.
Not even. That was less than 2 full rounds of combat. Combat literally took you 20 seconds.
We just stabbed it a bunch.
Yeah, you guys are still stabbing. I'm just like, caw, just come to me, my friends, my animal friends. No, okay.
Like, go away.
We don't like you. Quit stomping us. Do some damage.
Bobcat just shows up and says, "Give me your lunch money."
No, please. I already paid my rent.
I already paid my...
guess-
What the fuck?
Is your lunch money your rent?
Yeah.
Alright then. I guess we're just gonna get our horses into the tunnel and just keep going.
Fabulous.
Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, the rest of your trek through the tunnel is pretty uneventful.
I'm pretty sure the ogre didn't have anything, right? Just a loincloth, a giant hammer, that's it.
Well, it had like makeshift armor that was basically scraps of shit that it stuck to itself.
Okay.
As well as a cudgel, which is basically a stick with a rock on the end of it. And it had a spiked chain, actually.
Oh. Cool. Nothing interesting.
Looks like it may have been used for like holding down cargo at some point, with the barbs on it keeping the cargo from shifting, so you had to use less chains. Probably something that fell off the train at some point and he found.
Okay. My friends.
Iron,
Double
jump 8, please.
Jump 8.
Alright, let's get going.
So your travel along the tracks goes relatively uneventful after that. You get to the bridge that separates the Dwarven Kingdom from the tunnel. It's over an underground, basically ravine with a river running through it. You likely remember seeing this river running along the outside eastern edge of the city.
Right.
But the bridge is a drawbridge. It's currently up.
Is there anything on our side to... Anyone on our side to talk to?
Negative.
Shit.
This is a secret escape tunnel.
Ooh.
How the hell are we going to do this now?
I got it.
Jake, he beat me to it.
What are you doing?
What
What
I'm
have you got?
doing is I'm using my boon to ask the GM what to do.
Maybe try rolling a perception check.
Okay. It's, I mean, I might. What difficulty?
2.
Boost.
Get the boost. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. I was rolling good, so I knew it was gonna happen again.
And you roll it in music chat.
I did roll it in music
Yeah,
chat.
that
I
one
forgot I
doesn't
was
count.
still in
Roll
music
it where
chat.
everybody can see it.
I forgot I was still in music chat. I thought I switched over. Apparently I didn't.
Dice is upset with you.
So, yeah, wow, I actually rolled worse.
What do you mean? Oh.
I mean, you can recover a strain if you want.
Got it.
You feel good knowing that if the group looks around, you'll probably see a solution to your problem.
I just yelled at them, well, look around. There's gotta be something around here.
Okay.
I've done all I can do.
I'm just talking to the worms. They're in the ground. And then I go back to looking around.
Okay, so roll perception checks if you're looking around.
Okay.
Difficulty 2.
Where's my perception?
2 advantage.
Fail. Hey, Kate.
Yeah.
On the other side of the ravine, there's a release lever that it looks like it would pull away from the group. So if you can hit the lever with something from this side hard enough, it should drop the bridge.
I do have another solution.
What's that?
Ragnar can fly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Only in darkness or shadow. It is not dark
Oh,
here.
Ragnar can fly.
I can fly.
Oh, Ragnar.
I
Oh,
transform
Ragnar
him
can
into a
fly.
bird.
Yeah, Ragnar.
I
Ragnar
thought you were
just goes-
saying you.
Just says the bird's the word. It just yeets
Yeah, I
himself
got you
over
guys. I
there.
turned into a bat.
And then I'm assuming you transform back when you get over the...
Yes. And that's gonna be my one transformation.
And then you flip the lever.
Yes.
Fabulous. The drib brotches.
The drip.
The bridge drops.
Is there a waterfall?
No, but if you fall, you will hit water eventually.
Okay. I turned into a
Splish
fish.
splash, splish splat, this corpse is taking a bath. I'll be right back.
Fucking awesome. All right.
All right, you cross in, and you are at the inside of the secret entrance into the palace. Are you just gonna walk in? Or are you gonna knock? What are you gonna do?
Well,
No.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna knock.
We're gonna knock.
That's
You
not
hear
that
someone
creepy.
say, "Hello," in a really confused voice.
"Hello,
Hi,
this is
it's your mother
Ragnar."
calling.
Hi. Sorry to come in this angle, but it was the fastest we could figure.
What angle? Are there ghosts
Uh,
again?
No, it's.
Oh,
we
God. And you just
You
hear
forgot to pay your
footsteps.
rent!
You just
Can
hear
you let us in,
footsteps.
please?
Sorry.
There's
Could've
you
helped
can open that from this side, Kate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Genevieve.
But you
I
did
could've
hear
helped myself.
footsteps running away.
Oh, good lord.
I couldn't help it! I saw an opportunity and I did it!
What did I miss? I just got back.
Nothing!
Ragnar scared someone again.
Of course he did.
Some guy heard a wall talking and thought it was a ghost and ran the fuck away.
He forgot to pay his rent!
Well, there's gonna be horses in the castle, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna open it now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna careful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke
No,
my
open
head
it
in.
fast and hard and try to smack somebody. It's the best way to open secret passage doors. Because if the guy's knocked out, he doesn't know it's there still.
Yeah, true.
Okay, the dwarf would simply like just budge in the door with his own foot.
The door opens.
I heard put my head through the door.
Did I hit someone?
No. The
No,
person
the
it
only
would have
person...
hit ran away. Screaming about ghosts.
Ragnar scared him.
Yeah, I scared him. I scared him good, didn't I?
Ah, good lord.
Yeah.
Jump 3 for me if you would. Or 7. Jump 3. We're on 7.
Jump 3. Do. Fallen rain. Joke is that's the name of the song.
I know.
Chocolate rain. No, kidding.
No, that's the wrong song.
It's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man.
That's not natural.
It's actually let the bodies hit the floor, but from a completely different perspective.
Oh, it's Derwin hit the floor? With the
No,
flying
no.
bat? Gotcha.
You are not wrong. 1, nothing
Alright,
wrong
up
with
and-
me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me.
So I mean, what do we do with the horses? So they just come with us throughout the palace? I'm pretty sure that's gonna be disrespectful.
I mean, what are your other options unless you want to leave the horses behind?
I mean, we'll come back the same way.
That's
Graham
going
always
way out of
comes
your
with
way to go
me.
to the elves.
Same with my fox.
What does the fox say?
Don't.
Anyway, there's 2 guards that rush in now. And you guys, did you come in with your horses or no?
I did not.
I didn't.
Okay. Well,
I
2
have a giant
guards
salamander.
see the wall open and the mounts. When I say horses, I mean mounts. Cool.
Giddy
Now
up,
that
partner.
that's taken care of. Fuck.
You gotta be specific, Dave.
I mean, fair. 2 guards come running in, and then they both just look really confused. And a guy said, and one of the guys looks at the other guy and says, I thought you said there were ghosts, not intruders. And the other guy said, they were ghosts. Are you guys ghosts?
No.
Yes.
No,
okay.
we're friends. We are not ghosts.
I bop the both of them and say we're friends.
Okay, that's totally uncalled
But
for.
you're
I was
not
being really
supposed to
polite.
be in here, I don't think.
Urgent message. Very
Yeah,
urgent.
imagine.
Can we
Okay.
talk to the king? We have urgent business that we need to take care of.
Tell you what, come with us and tell us your names, and then if the king wishes to speak with you, we will let you out of the cells.
Are you serious?
Didn't we save them from mind flares?
We saved you guys.
But these guys don't know you guys, right? You didn't meet every dwarf or every guard, and it would be procedure, someone in the castle, not supposed to be in the castle, lock them up, figure it out later. It's a safety
I know,
precaution.
but that's me alerting them. Didn't we save them from the mind flares?
We don't know you. I thought that was your
But-
player saying that. Sorry. We don't know you. Come with
But
us.
your king does. If you let us just speak with him real quick, we'll
And
get this all
if
cleared
he
up.
does in fact know you, he will come with us to let you out of the cells. But we're not going to let somebody we don't know have an opportunity to assassinate our king.
But we're done.
Our name, guys. My name is Genevieve. This is Leo, Ragnar, Dernwin, and
And
Kentor.
Hammerhead.
Yes,
Kentorio.
Hammerhead.
Canturio.
One
session, damn it.
All right, come with us. Come peacefully.
We will. Or at least I will.
Oh yeah.
Vermin's just shrugging.
But instead of a cell, can we just get a room, please?
Well, it's less a cell and more a like holding area till we
Okay,
figure out what's
okay with
going
that.
on.
We're in
Yeah.
the drunk tank.
Yeah, we're
Basically,
I'm okay with that.
there is a drunken dwarf in there. You guys walk in and
That's
he goes,
just a dwarf.
"Who's the party?
Hello, my name is Ragnar.
Are you the party?
What party do you speak of, my friend?
The party.
I don't know what party you speak of.
Go back to sleep, my friend.
We like to party. Do you like to party?
Occasionally.
The party's later. Go to sleep so you have the energy.
But the Vengabus is coming.
It's not yet. It's not here yet.
It's not here
Go to
yet.
sleep so you have the
It's not here
energy.
yet. Yeah.
You know, you're a really good guy. I love you. And then he lays down and promptly passes the fuck out.
Don't you just love?
Oh, the greatest race of all. What do you expect?
And this is a normal dwarf. What's
No,
wrong with you?
This is a very drunk dwarf.
Exactly, a dwarf.
What is wrong with me? I just drink
Easy
ale.
killer. Alright, so about 10 minutes later, the king comes down and opens the tank. I am so sorry.
It's to
Please.
be
No.
expected.
It's all
They
right,
were
we can
doing
only
their
drink it.
jobs.
Yeah.
We did, after all, just basically appear in the middle of the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, no, it's
Yeah.
normal.
I just scared the crap out of your guy, which is hilarious.
Yeah, about that. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself.
If you do it again, you'll be less sorry and more in an actual cell.
We apologize for coming the way we did, but it was the fastest way we could think of.
I understand, though, for future reference, please do not use that path again. I would like for it to remain as secret as possible.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. We have.
Did you walk
Hey.
all that way?
No,
we
our
have
horses are.
horses.
Most of the animals are still back in the tunnel.
Oh,
And
well,
one lizard. One lizard.
let's
Forget.
rectify that and get them out of the palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Highness,
So, what brings you back?
we found.
News.
You found him.
We have a lead on the big. Damn it! What the fuck
Our
is his name?
adversary.
The bee bag?
Yeah.
Big bad evil
drag.
guy?
Yeah.
The Dragger?
I'm just saying
The
our
Dragger, thank you.
quiet for, anyone who might be near. Yes, we have a lead
Really,
of where
you know where he's at?
Mm-hmm.
We asked
You
for your
don't
aid.
actually know for sure where he's at, but you do know
Well,
that
we
there's
have a
somebody
lead.
amassing an army for him.
We have a lead.
Oh? Tell me of this
Yes.
lead. What do you know?
There's apparently a new island just off the shore well, not just off the shore, but near the shore of Port Favor.
It's about 4 days out from the information you have
I
acquired.
mean, to be fair, that's still fairly close.
Oh yeah, no, that's incredibly close as far as island travel, like ocean travel goes.
Yes, with a nearby island, Port Favor.
And there will be a dragon.
And there is an army on that island.
And a dragon.
We came to see if you would come with us.
Also, Ragnar, we don't really know about the dragon. We just have a suspicion.
So
Yeah, it's a-
my people I would gladly lend assistance in this, but my people don't. We're not waterfaring, as it were.
Understandable.
If you can find us transportation, we would gladly assist.
No, I'm pretty sure the elves can give us some boats. or
Well, we
something.
have enough. At
The
least
elves also
two
aren't a
stuff.
coastal elf country. They don't have anything in the way of boats either.
God fucking damn.
And
guess
Genevieve and
that's fucking
Dernwin, you
20
both
years.
know this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're in the middle of a forest. Why would they have boats?
I don't know.
Like, they have, like, little, like, canoes and stuff for, like, rivers
Yeah.
and lakes and fishing and shit.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
and the
it's
dwarves
like,
probably
yeah.
also have the same thing. They don't have anything beyond that.
And you would need something akin to at least a sloop or multiple sloops to move
Basically,
armies.
we would need warships.
I can just conjurate like ships.
I don't think you can conjure a fleet of ships to bring an entire
It can
army.
take a while, but it can happen.
You guys do know someone who could probably have a fleet of ships to move an army arranged, though.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Devereaux.
always just send a word back to Devereaux.
And then Devereaux could get a hold of.
We should have talked to him about having
Monet.
those ships.
Yeah,
We should have talked to him about having those ships prepped before we left.
nobody thought about it, and it will take time for them to assemble and march armies across the mainland.
It'll probably take them easily a good couple months. Because assembling anyone to do anything takes a long time. So yeah, it's gonna be a good month or two before they can do anything.
By the time that happens, boop.
Well, no, they have. Ever since you were there, they have had standing armies ready to move. They just needed to know where to move them to. So basically, all they have to do is march them to Port Favor and set sail, provided there are ships.
True, but one, they're going on foot. Dave, you are severely overestimating how easy it is to get military people to do things. You are very much
No. I'm just saying
overestimating
they
them.
don't have to assemble an army. The army is assembled. They just have to give orders now.
It's logistics. Which is the fun part. But yeah, it would be a good month before they actually get there, at least.
Oh yeah. It would probably, with travel time, it'd probably be 2 months, because you probably have 2 to 3 weeks of preparations plus travel on foot across the entire continent.
Yeah. And once we're done, we could probably send a message out to make sure, okay, this is the day you should probably be here, to both kingdoms, and they'd probably link up around that time. Because that's how things work. But yeah.
But yeah, provided you can find vessels we're in, just let us know when and where.
I can send my bird Rook to Devereaux.
Yes, that is a good idea.
It's a fantastic idea, actually, Ragnar. For once.
Thank you.
For once, you dick. Let him have this, goddammit.
Where
You're
the fuck
lucky I'm
did
underneath the spell.
Where the fuck did that idea come from? You're doing good ideas.
I gotta look good for my lord. Wink.
It's a fantastic idea. Well,
Do you
yes,
have a
as
pen
soon as
and
we get out.
paper?
What?
We need a Yeah. Alright, on track, gentlemen.
Devereaux does not speak bird.
Do you have a pen and paper? The fuck's a pen and paper?
Do you have a quill and some writing material?
A quill and
Johannes
parchment?
needs-
That's
Yes.
it.
You need to send a message to Devereaux. You knowing him, he'll be able to assemble an entire fleet.
And he probably has ways to send word to the dwarves and elves as for a time.
Yeah. Yeah, he could probably do it faster than we can.
What's the matter with Rook?
Yes.
What's the matter with my bird?
That was all we came here for, Your Highness. We just needed to get the message to you as fast as possible.
Very
Would
well.
you mind if we stayed the night and then set out in the morning?
Not at all.
Because we still have the elves to warn.
Indeed.
And
Deal.
and one more ally to find.
Oh? Who is this?
A possible surprise.
Of the scaly variety.
Yeah, if we could convince him to help us.
Scaly and him, I am confused.
You'll see.
No, I won't.
Dragon.
Ah. Friendly?
As
Ish.
as of the last time we saw him, yes.
Very well. You have to understand, I don't like sending my people in with unknowns from allies.
We understand.
Just try not to get your hopes up about having a dragon on our side. There's
Yeah.
no guarantees.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm very convincing.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Shut up, Daryl.
We're gonna hog tie you before we go and talk with him.
No!
Well, if you're staying the night, I'll make sure your animals are fed and stabled for the night and ready for your departure in the morning. Though I
Thank
must
you.
warn you, there are apparently goblins in or around Ironfall Pass. At least that is what some of our traders have told us.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's great.
They don't
Mm,
seem...
well,
They're not aggressive. They're just stupid.
there. Well,
be prepared if they do something. Got it.
One of them waylaid one of our merchants for nigh on 3 hours, incessantly asking how wheels work.
to
Okay.
be fair, that could have just been a genuine curiosity. They're not bright.
Yes.
No, that is the problem, is they're not bright. So, just be cautious, I guess.
Of course.
Eyes on a swivel. Got it.
Anyway, if that is all, I have other matters that I need to attend to, but when I was told you were potentially to be thrown in the dungeon, I felt I should rectify that situation post-haste.
No
Well,
worries.
Thank you.
Please,
And we appreciate that.
enjoy my hospitality. And until next we meet, may your travels be more fortunate than our situation.
Here's hoping.
I was looking
Also,
at you, kid.
Your Highness, before we go, we know for a fact of one entity that will be there.
Oh?
Marlavar.
Marlavar, isn't that stringy fellow you told me about?
Indeed.
The wizard man?
Yes, empowered by Bedrago, who also stole a dragon hatchling a while back.
Hence the potential ally.
Exactly.
Okay, this is coming together. Well, dragons, from what I've been told, can be incredibly protective of their young, which would make him a powerful ally indeed if that were used as a, hey, we know where this guy who stole your kid is, sort of thing.
And that's exactly our plan.
Fair enough.
Let him know and ask him would he join us.
By your leave, Your Highness.
Please. So, you guys enjoy some dwarven hospitality.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the
AKA we
princess
get
and
drunk.
apologize. Well,
At least most of them do.
He apologizes for puking.
yes.
You run into the guy you saw in the drunk tank.
Uh-oh.
He's got a lute and he's playing music and he's drunk as fuck.
Oh, God.
He's a bard.
Perfect.
Is he at least good at the music?
Oh, he's incredible.
Oh, my.
Even drunk.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, you realize he's playing 3 different instruments.
Oh, my.
How?
He's got a pan flute on like a thing around his neck in front of his mouth, kind of like how some people do a harmonica when they're playing guitar. He's playing a lute, And he's got a little drum thing set up by his feet where he just kind of kicks the drums.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah, he's really good at what he does.
From the looks of it, he's the party.
Party, party, party. Oh,
He starts playing Vangabus.
Coffin Dance starts playing.
Coffin Dance.
Astronomia, the actual name that no one knows.
Right, because it's just
oh
called
my
Coffin
goodness.
Dance.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, so, good things. You have a good, decent night's sleep in an actual bed, so on and so forth. I'm assuming you move out early
Heck
the
yeah.
next morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Traveling the dwarf road up to the surface is relatively easy, especially on horseback. You make pretty quick time. And as you near the surface, you see like a ramshackle camp set up in a little cutout on the side of the path. And a little goblin comes out and looks at your fox, Kate, and goes, "Poppy.
Oh boy.
Can I pet the Poppy?"
We're in a hurry. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
What
let
touch
him-
Puppy?
let
And it
him
starts
have
reaching out and petting the fox.
Oh.
it. Sweetie, it'll be fine.
Behave.
I have
And I'm talking to my fox.
Poppy. Poppy. And he slaps his leg. And this big ass warg comes bounding out and starts licking him.
Woo!
Yes, that is Goblin is gonna be right there.
Puppy is Puppy. And he pats his head. Me help friends. And he hops on his warg and just starts following you guys.
Okay.
We
Asking-
have a Goblin.
All manner of questions for no apparent reason.
I got you guys. Don't worry.
He speaks stupid.
It's okay. It's a trait language. I know how to speak stupid. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear Big Emerald make noise? Sky
Huh?
Emerald. Sky Emerald make noise.
Yes, very, very loud noises.
Wait. S-
That
You said Sky Emerald, right?
did Sky
Yes.
Emerald have wings?
Sky Emerald makes sick time.
Huh?
Green dragons have acid breath. And
Yeah.
poison breath.
Oh. Do you
I
know
was
where
trying to
Sky
remember-
Emerald is?
Not talk to Sky Emerald. He makes sick time.
Do you know where he is?
No. Make Booger bad dead. Avoid Sky Emerald.
Where do you avoid?
We're in cave. Sky Emerald not in cave, so we're in cave. Sky Emerald
Hey.
needs sky.
I'm thinking.
I just lean forward and press my face against my fox's neck as I'm riding him.
The warg is yipping happily like a puppy and kind of bouncing around as it walks with everybody.
Aw.
I got it.
Does Warg have a name?
Puppy.
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 Just
Puppy is puppy.
He points at Puppy and says puppy, and he points at himself
Okay.
and says booger, and then he points at you and says what?
Ragnar. Or you can just call me Brock. If it's too hard.
Silly man.
But Think it would be easier for him to say Rock instead of Ragnar. I don't know. Not crazy.
It would be. He could also say rag.
Ooh. Dishes. From now on, he refers to you as dishes.
You know, that's fine.
Oh, we could probably change the music. Let's go back to jump 8, please.
I'm just going to look at Booger.
Hmm?
Great name, by the way.
Goblins have weird fucking names, man.
Yeah, and tell him we're looking for Sky Emerald. Make it a friend.
Sky Emerald make Booger dead. Sky Emerald sick time.
We won't let him do sick time. He's good.
Okay. Booger show you where Booger people come from.
I mean, sure.
That where Sky Emerald is now.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah. That'll
Booger
be
people
good.
in cave. Sky Emerald not in cave.
Show us where your people come from.
Genevieve, what is your matters? Please.
Please.
Take us to your people.
Okay,
Some
come with
princess
me.
You are.
And he travels with you. You leave. You get to Ironfall Pass. You see another goblin trying to barter with a merchant. He's trying to trade a sock for bread. Just one sock.
I help him out. I just pay the guy. I give him bread.
Life giver. And Booger says, no, dishes. Ah, dishes. And this goblin also just starts to follow you.
Uh-oh.
He is the Goblin King.
Oh, no.
Hey, if we could get an army of goblins following us.
Oh my god, that'd be epic!
Okay,
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
think about it for a second, though.
I know.
It may be an army, but it's an army of goblins.
An army of puppies!
No matter how big the army is, it is an army of goblins.
He looks at you guys and he says, this sparkles.
Greetings, Sparkles.
He says something to you in Goblin. Sparkles does not speak people. Sparkles only speaks Goblin people.
Okay.
Okay.
Sparkles waves. And then he starts juggling like balls of fire.
Oh,
Where the heck did he get those?
He's a goblin shaman. That's why they sent him to try to barter with people.
you know what? I can do better.
With the very few words he knows.
I'll do one better. I create a small cloud. And then I make it drop snow on top of his head.
He looks at you very angrily.
Oh, sorry. I make a rainbow.
And then he smiles.
And then
And Booger says,
rainbow.
you control the White Death?
I'm just like on the ground crying,
Oh, God.
surrounded by Ragnos.
Agreed.
Maybe I should get paid more for this job.
So you travel down the mountain and across the
Booger,
plains,
puppy.
kind of in the direction of Elfhaven. And then you come to a settlement that looks like it has been pretty well destroyed. This is where goblin people come from. where Booger people lived. Was once proud city. There are like 5 broken tiny buildings that barely qualify as buildings. They're like permanent tents.
Oh,
It's Ragnar's time to shine.
I know, right?
We
Thinking
ask.
about it. Think about creating homes for my people.
Well, they have homes again.
Yeah, tents.
Yeah, but in the cave.
But I can make houses.
They don't want houses. They like how they live.
Okay, fine.
Just because it's
God.
different from you
God.
doesn't mean it's worse than how you
Trying to make it
choose to
better for
live.
them. Let's make it better for them. God, it's gonna be nice.
Okay. We wait.
Okay.
Sky Emerald here somewhere. You guys hear a roar in the distance?
Oh, there he is.
Oh no. Booger and Sparkles both crawl underneath your horses. Puppy tries to crawl underneath the horses as well.
Oh boy.
Aw.
The dragon lands, looks incredibly aggressive and hostile, and then it realizes who you are, turns its head to the side. You have found my child?
We know where he is. Yes. He is surrounded by lots of enemies, and we are gathering our forces before we could go to him. We come to ask your help.
Where?
This thing on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we heard
I
you.
said where.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you either.
Oh.
We never heard you.
Where?
Yeah. Okay.
There's an island off the coast to the north of us. He is there.
I will go near the city there. When you are set to depart, simply speak my name.
What is your name?
Lok Gragorvs. And
Got it.
you hear Booger from underneath the horse say, Sky Emerald.
I was about to say it was actually going to be Sky Emerald.
Because your fucking goblin speaks Draconic for some reason.
What the fuck?
Okay then. Oh,
It's
We will call you in this time.
it's funny thing is the actual direct translation is sky green stone. But
okay then.
Sky Emerald.
But Emerald is close enough that he'd know we're talking about him.
No, you would have to say his actual name.
Actual name? Okay.
I'll type it in chat.
Okay. Okay.
Dragon words are weird. And yes, I stole all of this from Skyrim because that has the most fleshed out draconic tongue I could find. And it's unfortunate. Alright. So, the dragon has agreed to meet you in Port Favor, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 2 out of 3. Here's hoping the elves go just as easy.
It's pretty much a straight shot south from where you're at to the main body of Elfhaven. Although as you approach, you start to see dark smoke on the horizon.
Oh, no.
Shit.
I mean, oh, that's terrible.
I bop Ragnar on the head.
I deserve that.
As you get closer, you notice the forest is burning.
Shit.
Oh no.
Can I create a storm, Dave, and just like make it go across and like kind of wash away the fire?
No,
Why not?
because it is impossible for you to summon enough power within yourself to create a rainstorm that drops enough water to put the fire out.
What's the difficulty though?
It
It
would be like
physically-
7 or 8.
Yeah, physically
It's actually impossible. For
This
a
isn't
story
the-
point, I will let you try at a difficulty of
Okay.
5 or 3 red and 2 purple.
Okay.
Bear in mind, if you roll really bad, you will just blow yourself up.
Okay. So how many reds was it again?
3.
3 red, 2 purple.
Purple.
Don't roll a bunch of despair, boyo.
Can I get a destiny? Well, actually, no. You spent that, so I can make this roll. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh!
You fail.
Triumphant.
You don't spend any strain on the spell.
Okay.
You're getting triumphs, but they're not actually doing anything because you're not
See my
passing
guy
the
just going-
checks.
And I'll go ahead and
shoot a
spend that
spell
for
up
you.
in the air,
Do what?
and nothing happens. Like.
Oh no, like clouds roll in and it starts to
Oh.
rain lightly, but it doesn't do anything other than make all y'all kind of wet.
Yeah, you know.
It's
Oof.
done.
Don't go there,
I'm
Iron.
getting better at it.
Great. So what happened here?
As you get closer, you notice that the fires seem to be mostly subsiding anyway. But as you get into the forest, a sizable portion of which is burned to ash, Elfhaven's been destroyed.
No.
You see the charred corpses of a large number of its inhabitants.
No.
Dave,
And then you hear a
can I,
voice from behind you, Genevieve. You could have saved them, but you chose not to. So I had to declare war early. No matter, though. I'll be seeing you soon. And he turns and vanishes into nothing.
No.
Jump 5, please.
You just see me sitting there absolutely stunned. Gone. They're all gone.
Not all of us.
Fault.
And you see a man coming out of the forest, a rather youngish elf that you recognize. It's the young assassin with the fiendish heritage. No doubt how he survived the flames. But most of us. We no longer have an army to offer. But if that bastard wants a war, I'm coming with.
Thank you.
I'm not doing it for you. And he turns and looks over his shoulder. I'm doing it for them.
Am I to assume the king is gone?
He's holding on for now. He spent a not insignificant amount of time on the front lines trying to fight the fire and save as many as he could. And there are dozens of people who are far better off than he is because of his efforts. He was a good choice. And those of us that are left, provided he pulls through, will rally stronger for it. But they say fire is good for the forest. And he just smiles.
While this is happening, Dernwin is oddly quiet. Yeah.
Iron, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll a D100 and roll really high.
$72.
That is not high enough.
Wait, what? Holy.
It needed to be 76 or higher. You
Wow.
forget, of the thousands of people that lived here, there are about 6 dozen left that survived.
I'm guessing that means Dernwin's family
Is gone.
is among those who are no longer among the living.
Correct, with the exception of your youngest.
Dernwin is just standing there, his eyes are closed, and he has a... You know that smile your mom would give when you really fucked up?
All too well,
the-
actually.
Yeah, he's got that smile on his face. And he says very calmly, "In a way, I would like to thank Badraga. I didn't have much of a reason to actually fight against him, besides the whole fact that he's trying to end the world as we know it." And then he just turns and looks at the rest of the party and says, "Now, though, I am going to rip him limb from limb with my bare hands.
You just see Ragnar just go, yeah!
And I'm going to have
Same.
a smile the entire time."
Save me a limb.
I called this in the head.
I'll be honest, Genevieve. I can't promise there'll be anything left. And he just walks away.
I should have never left. As I just sit there on my fox looking at the forest.
You would have been one of them, Genevieve.
Arun, walks up next to you both.
Had I not left, he would have never have come here.
He would
He
have.
would have.
It just would have been later. This isn't your fault.
Could have saved him.
For now, maybe. But you did what was right instead of what was easy. And as a person who has... Well, let's always say never, or let's say has never taken the easy path to anything. It's admirable. And in no way is this your fault. And he looks at you, Iron. It's a hard thing to lose family. I lost my father, and my brothers, and my sister, my mother. Well, stepmother. And then he just kind of gives that wry smile. But, there is a saying older, it seems, than time itself. Is always darkest before the dawn.
Arun?
We just need to make sure that our dawn is his dusk.
Mm-hmm. Would you do me a favor?
Anything.
Lead me to where the king rests?
I can do that. And anyone else who wants to come.
I'm gonna treat the wounded.
Okay.
Just like narrative stuff.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do the same thing along with Ragnar.
Okay. Those of you who want to go see the king, they lead you to the king. He looks up and he goes, "Oh, hey, princess. How you doing?"
Brilliant idiot.
Okay, so through all of this, and Arun kind of tells you through all of this, like he's been serious, but he's been lighthearted and positive the whole time. Like he has almost died 4 times since he got to where they're treating him. All of his hair is gone, singed off. And they had to remove one of his legs. Because it got burnt pretty badly and was causing a lot of damage. So beyond that, problems of like smoke inhalation and bad blood oxygenation, stuff like that, like stuff that they wouldn't explain, but like me explaining to you guys, you kind of understand probably why he's in bad sorts. You know, plus losing a leg isn't exactly easy on the body.
Nope. It's not.
What brings you here? And then he just kind of laughs to himself.
We came originally to rally the elves, but I see we're too late for that.
Or just in time. There's more than one way to rally people. And even if it's not a call to arms, it can still be a call to hope. I have a feeling I know why you're here. I knew the circumstances under which I'd see you next. I unfortunately don't have anyone in fighting shape to lend you.
I know.
Arun
As
says,
I just
"You have me, asshole." The king says, "I'm pretty sure you already volunteered." Okay, fair enough.
as I'm just sitting there on the edge of his bed carefully.
When you go, it's important you know two things. You go to do a greater thing than I have ever hoped to have done. And would that I could stand on my own 2 feet, I would still go with you. But in my current state, I feel I would be more a burden than a blessing. The other is, it seems our world is on the edge of a knife. There is no path but the correct one. The slightest misstep means our destruction. Not just our people, but everyone's. If you can keep him from doing this to others, that would be ideal.
I will try my hardest, or I will die trying.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that last bit, so get it done. And he winks at you.
Yeah, well, that one over there has not let me hear the end of it.
Who did you point at? I don't know who you're talking to.
Dernwin.
Ah. He looks at you, Dernwin, he says, "Keep up the good work. And thank you. It's men like
Dernwin
you
just
who keep
nods.
men like me honest. You're a good man. And I'm sorry
Dernwin.
for your loss. I will, in your absence, regardless of what happens, I will make sure your youngest is taken care of. And you have my thanks."
Dernwin just stares at him, doesn't say anything, and just nods.
I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I should rest now. I apologize, friends.
Of course, rest now.
As you guys start to walk away, Arun, well, when do we go? I feel the sooner the better, because if he can do this to us, now granted, we lived in a tinder pile, which aided, but that beast he brought with him was
What beast?
terrifying. Dragon, but one like none I'd ever seen before. Its scales were a mottled red and black. It had great massive horns that looked like they were of ivory. And wherever it touched, or even looked, it seemed burned. Like the fires of hell themselves. Though, I suppose in his defense, he did first deliver a declaration of war, so that's a thing. We should get going.
Yes.
And he makes an effort to get everyone collected in one area and basically back on the road, because he is a man on a mission, more so than you've ever heard of him being before. And with that, I think this is a pretty good spot to end for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only mostly horrible.
It's always darkest before the dawn, boyo.
I mean, you're not wrong there.
When we start the
What-
finale
what-
next Friday, make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks for coming out. Don't forget to hit that follow button to get notified when I go live. And you should check out Power Up Pub tomorrow. It's a really, really cool, like, nerdcast type show that we do. I'm gonna give away Star Wars shit, I think. I think that's what I've landed on. And we're doing Star Wars tomorrow. So come hang out and maybe win some shit. And it should be a good time. But until next time, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate all of you. And I'm Dave. You guys are awesome. And never stop leveling up. Have a good night.